Gotcha.
It looked goofy as fuck. It was basically just battle rattle, but a ball cap instead.
Right. So we could look like we're gonna play baseball. There's two.
Exactly.
There's two appropriate times to wear baseball caps, I believe, and the one time is when you're playing baseball. That's appropriate, and I will allow going to watch baseball, like you're a baseball fan. Those are the two only appropriate times to wear a baseball cap, in my humble opinion.
Hey,
about fishing?
Bubba, if you're looking around for them, they were just named the Garrison Patrol.
Fishing, I think you'd wear a booty cap.
Fishing, you have to wear a fishing hat.
They look like the.
They make a
normal-
hat.
It's a booty.
They make a hat for
Baseball.
that.
Baseball caps get marketed as.
Oh, I didn't say they
fishing
didn't get
hats.
marketed. They're just wrong. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're wrong. And all those people that wear baseball caps around, they look like children.
Oh, whoa, the fuck, where can I see it?
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, it's
It's weird.
it's weird,
no
but
mind
it's
to
cool.
it.
It's not.
I love the low poly textures above my head when my depth of field goes out of it.
I hate how
I
you
don't
can.
want to look up, I can see into the hat.
I don't like. Yeah, sometimes you can. When you're in the Bradley, you can see directly into the inside of the hat. You can even see the tag.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it.
Yeah, no, if you, like, alt look with the fucking, like, free mode look,
Yeah, I saw it.
you can look all the way back to the cap.
I saw the tag just briefly.
Yeah,
Now I'm gonna have an
Do you
an-
not
see the tag.
remove?
I'm gonna have an aneurysm now.
yeah.
Hey guys, that's loose, GM.
Oh yeah, good idea. Let me get rid of
It's
it.
GMM2.
It says, do not remove this label.
I'm gonna remove it.
That's crazy. Court
That's
martial.
what it says in my
wait.
like actual cover. I'm gonna
Court
my actual
martial.
cover I have, I'm taking it off.
Court martial.
Fuck that.
I don't know why, but
Oh,
I
I've
would
taken
actually
all
think
serial
that
numbers
would be a
off my gear.
commercial in IRL.
It says
remove
to.
every
Like,
bit
that
of
is
serial number
something
off
the
my gear.
military would definitely get mad about.
Yep.
I rip it
I was
off
gonna say,
and then put my own
if there
tag with my own
if there was
serial numbers.
anything you would get court-martialed over in the military, it would be ripping your name tag or your tag off of your fucking watch helm or watch hat.
Just take it off and put your own label on it. I have it all my serialized gear. Rip it all off and put my own serial number on it.
Well, you don't have to deal with the U.S. military's fucking.
Ridiculousness.
Yes, just
Yeah.
because
Ours is
y'all,
bullshit
yeah,
as well,
y'all,
but not
y'all
that
get to,
bad.
but y'all get to have beards.
Yeah,
Y'all get to
that's
have
true.
facial hair.
That's
I'm sitting
crazy.
here with a beard.
I have 4 more days and I'm free.
Congratulations,
I don't know
actually.
why. I thought you said 4 more gays.
Oh yeah, 4 more gays as well.
Same thing.
Same thing.
A guy a day.
What was I? I was just doing something and I forgot what it was. Oh,
Being amazing.
Gays, same thing in the Marine Corps.
Having
Yeah,
the
yeah.
biggest beard of them all.
I love
Yeah,
this
it's
song.
sifting in the breeds.
The Buy Dirt song is on the radio. I love this song.
I'm planning on when my little brother or my girlfriend's little brother gets done with his BC or BMT. I'm gonna go to his graduation with just a long ass beard, just to piss off all of the drill sergeants and
Yeah.
everyone there alongside
Make sure
him.
it's not groomed either.
What,
Yeah,
what
I was
branch?
Oh yeah.
Neck beard, the whole lot.
Marine. He's Marine Corps.
Oh, the Marines. Bring him crayons, baby. You'll love it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Just
bringing
keep 'em up.
like a whole fucking
I'll
party
turn the-
pack.
You gotta get the one with the sharpener in the back.
when you turn
it on, and I'll
turn the radio. In fact, I'll turn it off right
Well, no, because they won't let me give him one with a sharpener because he can hurt himself.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Also, just have some like empty beer cans in that truck as well when you arrive.
What?
Oh my god.
You gotta hand one to your brother. Make sure one of the
Okay.
DIC.
Oh, that's fucked.
Just open the door, showcases all the beer cans falling out.
Yeah.
You step out, cans clattering everywhere.
No, I was about to say, instead of cans clattering, smoke plume coming out of the
Okay.
fucking... And I'm gonna make sure it's rank too. You can smell it, me coming down the fucking highway, dog.
Oh shit, man.
Like, I'm gonna have his DI
No,
just sitting
but
there
like
looking
seriously,
at
bro.
it.
Like seriously, don't bring any pot on the base. They will fuck you
Oh
up.
no, yeah, no.
They will fuck you up.
Yeah.
MPs don't
Would have
give
a-
2 shits.
They'd have a field day with my ass.
Oh yeah, I've seen it happen. It's really funny.
Gun MPs in January. Fuck yeah. We get extra pay over here. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
What?
Extra
You
pay,
get
man.
paid extra to be a police
MP.
officer?
Yeah.
What? That's a
And I
thing?
get ranked up as well.
Damn.
What?
So
You get
basically,
paid to be a
you
Blue
go-
Falcon.
you go
So-
corporal and you get sergeant's wage.
Oh shit.
That's fucking wild.
Man,
yeah.
you get paid extra to be a buddy fucker.
Technically, no, because there's only about 10 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't got a lot. Because no one wants to do it.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's sad to see that there's not a lot of new people here.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like nobody here that's new.
I was about
That's
to say,
really
I'm
sad.
I'm seeing some familiar, like the newest face I'm seeing here right now is
me.
Bubba.
Yeah.
And that's just
I'm
because
in
I
like
haven't.
50 days.
Well, yeah, that and I just haven't been around you a lot. Because LOA and everything.
Yeah, I'm about to put mine in.
That's fair.
I have to, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to drive across the
Yeah.
country.
Put in some extra time in there just in case.
Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to set my shit back up, too.
Well, and don't be like me. Don't wait fucking 6 months until the fucking Milsim to be like, maybe I should go.
No, Toffee's got mandatory time off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, you at least get mandatory time off.
Yeah, yeah.
Feels weird being here for like at least about 6 months. It feels weird.
Well, once you get a certain amount of time in here, you just get comfortable with all of the craziness. Like, yeah, I still get pissed off about all of the, upper bullshit that goes on, but who doesn't?
Not aware of it.
This is honestly the same shit that happens in the Marine Corps, so it ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
I'm accustomed. All right, cool, and I just blow it off most of the time.
No big deal.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, which Toffee? That reminds me. I gotta talk to you after this about some S6 stuff.
Okay.
I wonder if I turn down the grass distance if it's easier to spot mines in the sides of the road.
I removed the distance just because I always play like PvP.
Right. You want to be able to see through the grass. See, that's what I was thinking. I wonder if I could see those AP.
Hey Huey, what's this? Radio
Remember,
operator
that's still like
maintainer
only
academy?
50 meters.
Yeah, right.
In the
RTO general.
that's what I was wanting to go through with you
Oh.
after this. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
So yeah, we'll go through that after this.
Okie dokie.
What's the story with the National Guard for you? What even is it?
Well,
It serves a bunch of purposes. It's like the National Guard serves as reserves. It didn't used to, but it does kind of now. So joining the reserves is like not a huge commitment to like people that need the money. Like people in rural America, a lot of them will go. It's like 2 weekends a month or 1 weekend a month, and you have to go to basic, and then you get paid, and you're kind of on call. And
Yeah.
Oh, so they actually do basic.
yeah, and they do training, and they get, they're basically trained, and it's mostly Army, but there's Air Force National Guard, and I think there's Navy National Guard.
There is.
So they have different. So for not a huge commitment, you can get paid, and while you're doing that, what we found out in the 90s that you're usually stationed in your state. not too far from your home. But what we found out in the 90s is that they can just send you to Iraq. And that started happening. People got sent, to fight wars. Typically, you don't do that. Like in the history of the National Guard. And the other thing they use the National Guard for is, say there's a flood or a hurricane, they'll send the National Guard in afterward to like distribute food.
We do that with our reserve.
Right, and they just kind of help.
I can tell you for at least, I can count off the top of my head at least 5 operations where National Guard, like at least Air Force, like participated in like
National
military operations.
Guard something. Our boys were sent over and it's like a competition.
Well, yeah. Well, the National Guard here is basically supposed to be like a reserve, literally just a reserve force for.
It's the Massachusetts
military.
one they went to.
Oh God, they're everywhere.
National Guard competition or something, and 2 of our lads came second.
I'm not surprised by that.
Came second,
Massachusetts boys are not known as I would not call them the cream of the crop. I don't think we were sending our best.
Wow.
Oh, it wasn't just Massachusetts.
He's not wrong.
I'm just saying.
Just in Massachusetts.
You get.
I was just trying to.
You get some Southies in there. You get some tough Southies in there, and they're like, they talk a mean game, but their legs are real short. They can fight though.
Yeah.
My
I don't
country
think it
is
was
having
just
a
Massachusetts
coast
though. I
guard.
think it was all of the National Guard were in it. And then there was like Kenyans and Irish were in it as well.
Where are you from?
Wow, crazy.
How the fuck have you already forgotten that?
He's from Canada. He's from the great state of Canada.
I'm not. I'm from Iceland.
Oh, that's right. I
Oh.
forgot. Wow, why did I put you Canadian?
Thanks for forgetting that.
Technically, you don't even have a military then.
We have a coast guard that has around 3 or 5 ships. One of them does have a gun on it. But one of them does have, like, I think a 20-millimeter gun on it. But the other stuff is, we do have some military ships from U.S., Japan, and other places as well, because we're a part of the UN.
So what's it like dating your cousin?
Oh, they have an app for that. They have an app for that.
I know. Yeah.
They have an app. They use technology to prevent that now.
I'm actually one of my great grandfathers has a church. The most famous church in Iceland is actually named after my great grandfather.
Oh,
So
interesting.
it's very nice.
Learn something new every day.
Did you get in for free?
No.
Do you get in for free? Is crazy.
Well, the worst part is you said no.
You're here.
You must
Yeah,
tithe.
I'm off LOA.
Hell froze over, guys. Romeo's back. All right.
What do you mean hell froze over?
So where is
Hell
everybody?
froze
There
over
was
when
more
I
people
left.
there, I thought.
No, this is everybody.
Hell froze over when you didn't disconnect from the game.
Where's M2 at?
He's
He had
here.
to go.
He's here.
Oh yeah, no, he had to bounce.
Oh,
Something was going on with him.
bummer.
Okay, I think I know. All right, cool. Well, seriously, well then we'll go ahead and get started. So guys, what we're going to be covering today, specifically, it's EOD. That's a lot to say. There you go. Oh, look at those 2 cute couples sitting over there, guys. 2 officers holding each other's hand. Anyhow, exactly what I'm saying.
Damn.
All right, anyhow, back on track. So today we're going to be going over bid procedures, different types of mines, and also we're going to be learning also on the fact of, I know last week we had our ambush training, but you guys didn't really get to conduct one as thoroughly as you guys probably wish you could. So tonight we'll have a little bit of action with that, with the Sapper boys and you guys being able to go more of the offensive against the enemy. So we'll get to that as we get there. So, does anyone know what EOD stands for?
Explosive
Ordnance
ordnance
Disposal.
Exactly. So, what that basically going over is the procedures and the guidelines of how to blow the things up to my left and to my right. Oh, there's nothing there anymore. But point being, we'll move to the table behind us here momentarily. The things that are right in front of me, these are 2 American versions of your charges. So you have your regular old doodah. That's my parents just not calling out my name. Oh, you have your, what's it called again? I forgot the name of it. M12 delimitation block. This is what you sapper guys are more or less going to be familiar with using. Again, this can be used in bipping, IEDs or any bomb as such. The landmine on top is the American version of it, which creates a bigger boom. Not much big difference there. The Russian ones, they're a little bit different. This one has a red cap on it, and charges are red. Besides that, they both primarily serve the same purpose. Any questions on any of that?
Nope.
Alright, too easy. So, if you guys wondering what these boxes are, these explosive boxes, if you've been to sapper school, and if you already haven't yet, or you've just been messing around, the clacker, if you connect them to charges as such,
Is anybody
and drop
talking
it.
right now?
Thrifty's talking.
Yeah,
Oh, he's bugged.
you might want iPro.
Oh yeah, I'll grab that. He's bugged. I might have to relog.
Anyway.
No, I didn't mean you. I meant Thrifty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's been quiet
you
this
are
whole
quiet.
time. Hold on.
Alright, so if you drop your clacker, guys, and you look right here, you get a demolition box. This basically allows you to detonate all charges from afar without you having to be standing right next to charges. We'll go over that when we move to the next table. But yeah, you pick this up now. But this allows you to basically be from a distance and not let you get detected by anything. Any questions on any of that?
Nope.
No, too easy. Alright. Sweet. So, now is not what I meant to do. Alright, cool. Next, really, we're going to go over some procedures on when bipping mines. So, if we move to the table behind us, this is a really short portion. I don't know why it looks so fancy, but we're kind of speedrun guys, not really, but we're doing our best here.
Let's not explode this time like last time.
Yeah, we don't have Hawk Rim 2 here. So, so these two things on my right, as you guys already seen, these are explosive crates. Now on deployments, GMs have historically known to attach the big AT mine, which is like the pancake disc on the floor, to the top of these things. With the explosion from that, plus this big ass box, equals a big old boom. In other words, a dinner plate, yes. So, those are more or less the ones that's gonna hurt our VIX a lot. The one next to it is the AP mine. Those are gonna be the harder ones to see when you're out walking. These are again anti-personnel. So if you step on one of these, they're called leg poppers for a reason. You're gonna lose something after the fact. All right. Yeah, leg popper, toe popper, dick popper, same thing. You're losing something in your lower limbs. Then, of course, right next to it, as you already seen on the table, you have your traditional landmines that are base game. Yes, the pointing is helping.
It's working. Yeah.
Alright, knock it off. Alright, I get the point, guys, I get the point. Alright, and the more important thing, as we do deploy often to Afghanistan or Iraq in this Milsim or whatever the case may be, even to the cartel, anything can be placed or shifted into an IED or to a bomb. Anyone know what IED means?
Improvised explosive device.
Exactly. Now, Lazarus can tell you, as he's probably seen it firsthand, obviously, IEDs can basically be shifted into anything. Shoes, bombs, hell, might even be your mother's dildo. You don't know. Alright?
Look for that fucking jerry can on the side of the road.
Yeah, exactly. And basically, the kind of the rule of thumb of it, if it doesn't like it belongs there, it usually doesn't. Alright? So if you see that weird, just pink pony in the middle of the damn desert, I don't think it belongs there. So, any questions with that?
Nope.
Alright, too easy. Next, we're going to move over to V-beds. So, before we officially go over them, which is over to the right, can anyone tell me what a V-bed means?
Vehicle-borne explosive device.
Say it again, Socks.
Vehicle-borne explosive device.
Exactly. So, if you guys got throughout this vehicle, there are charges placed. Tell me if you can find any of them.
There's one in the wheel well down here.
Alright, one in the wheel well.
One. Gear pedals. One under a center console.
There's one in this wheel well.
Oh, there's actually two. There's two under the back seat.
There's one in that wheel that you had out of last year.
Oh, I think there's
One
actually
under the
one
passenger seat.
Yeah, there's one underneath.
One under every
seat.
seat.
Well, except the middle seat.
Yeah. So the point of that, basically being said, these things are really hard to see because we're moving through a convoy. You know, we're not. We don't have the time to thoroughly inspect the vehicle like this. Usually, this is let off to like to a checkpoint, or we can run it through some type of system. But the point of the thing is, it is very hard to identify these things. But most cases, when they're gonna try to rush us with a V-bed, it's usually in the form of a fuel truck, or it can be any vehicle they can speed up fast enough to hit us with. Usually, it requires very key and perfect timing to dispose of it before it hits us. So, moving on to the other ones, as you see over here on the right side, this is more of our vehicles. They also have charges on them, so you can find the ones on these.
On the tire, or not tire, where the fuck that is.
Will.
Damn it.
There's one on the axle back here.
I already know where they're replaced. So
I bet there was one up here.
I'm trying to open the doors, and it puts me in.
Hop in that passenger seat, Lazar.
What about this one? There's one right there next to the fuel tank.
What, the passenger?
Yeah, did you see
There's
it?
one right. How the fuck do you even get in there?
I could have put it right. Like you can sneak these things right in behind the seat. Won't even be able to see it.
There's one right there.
I don't think you can put any on the seats in the Humvee.
I made these.
I bet there's
You put one. You put one on top, I think. In the back. That's about it.
There's one right here too.
Here's
Behind
the
the
thing,
camera.
guys. In most cases, we usually never leave our vehicles. So the case or the chance of an enemy coming up and slapping a C4 on us is pretty hard, especially when we have our systems to deter them with. Unless they're sticky grenades or some sort, which has not been thrown at us yet.
Does anybody know a proper V-bed inspection? It's just like how you do your
I would go over
vehicle
that.
checks.
Like 720 degree. Go around it again. Check all the. But what do you check?
Counterclockwise.
But we have to do the interior too, and that makes it a little bit more involved.
So you start with your exterior, your wheel wells, everything around it, right to left, just like you're doing your pre-vehicle check before you step off. Once it's checked, you check the interior, also the truck bed if it is, and then lastly, you're over here and you're checking inside.
2. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. There's at least 5 in this one.
Yeah.
There's one by the radiator.
Yeah, direct one.
Definitely don't stand up on it.
Jump up and down on it.
Yeah.
Bounce test.
If it bounces and goes boom, it would defeat it.
Sleeper. But alright. Does the sleeper still exist, guys? I haven't used that thing.
The sleeper is awoken. What's the sleeper?
But anyway, point being, we'll move on to the next portion. But, more or less... Did Alabaster like an alligator and any of you guys too? Because this would sound like to me. You're all demon. But, more or less, guys, these are more of the common places you'll see these charges get stuck. Usually won't happen in most cases, though. But, in every case, if we do leave our vehicles behind, before we get back in them, okay, obviously, we should be checking the area. Check the vehicles before we get back into them, obviously. It could be some sort of ignition bomb, you never know. But on a deployment setting, if we're going outside the wire, these guys would pull up onto one of our repair points, and then we'll have EOD team actually thoroughly inspect them like Di was talking about. That is usually the procedure with it. Now, does it happen all the time? No. But that's what we're supposed to do. Anyway, guys, let's move over to the next portion, which is over here. Alright. Everybody see the landmine in the middle of the road?
Can I eat it?
Affirmative.
No, you cannot eat it in socks. Don't get near it. So, the point of this, basically, we're going to go over some of the procedures on when bipping these things. Alright? Can anyone tell me your 5 C's?
Contain, I think, is one of them.
Cordon.
Cordon, yeah, cordon. And I don't know what the last one is. If that's 2 of them.
Confirm is the last one, or check and confirm. That's all I got.
Obtain, cordon, confirm, or something like that.
Ironclad 6. Where?
What's up?
Your 5 C's.
I need to pull up my sapper packet.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty myself. But, more or less, you guys follow that procedure, which, I love when my computer doesn't work. Oh, I don't remember off the top of my head either, guys. I'm rusty. Hold on. Where's my phone?
Confirm, clear,
There you go.
cordon, control, and call.
Yeah. So, more or less, that's your basic procedure moving forward. So, when you guys are bipping anything, or an EOD team, you're moving in 2. So, Doggo, come with me. Doggo. Alright. So, guys, you guys are behind us in the vehicles. Doggo and myself have identified a mine. We're going to move forward with this. Basically, we usually would have a sweeper in our hand just in case there might be additionals in the area. So, right now, I'm sweeping. Doggo's being my security. I get up to the mine. We're going to identify it. Now, pop question. Should I use my radio to tell anyone back there about anything?
No.
And why is that?
Frequency might be setting off.
Exactly. Usually most IEDs are going to be set.
Good job.
Yeah, most IEDs are going to be set off by some type of either cell phone or some type of device that's going to send out a frequency that could trigger it. So our radios would do the same. So for the benefit of us, that we don't get ourselves killed, we won't do that. Usually we'll even turn off our radios before getting up here. Then we can communicate to the convoy in some fashion. So we can tell them, halt, hey, we got something. If not, we can hit them with a move saying, alright, you're clear to come through.
Hey, Thrifty, I can hear you all the way back here. Like this far away, I can hear you.
I'm glad.
I just hear like a forklift beeping in the background.
I'm just saying.
Is the radio thing a thing on the Iraq maps or no?
No, not saying. So in game, they don't actually set off anything.
Okay.
Well,
is pure.
so
That is
to
purely
clarify-
a GM thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, to clarify something, the OP4, so like Geronimo and
They'll do it.
GMs, yeah, which they will also set them off if they hear you receiving a transmission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
Geronimo
just
is
wanted to-
basically only training, so they are heavily looking over anything that goes on training-wise. If
Yeah,
it's
so-
in deployment-wise.
So if they hear your radio at all, whether it's you on it or someone trying to talk to you on it, they will set it off.
Okay, good to know.
Exactly.
I didn't know if it was actually part of the game or not.
An example M2 will never forget.
Yeah, that's the truth. But yeah, more or less, that is purely a GM thing. And if they're listening for it or something, that's when they'll set it off. Again, it has to be in a very case of. You got something, Di?
Yeah. Hey,
Good.
so realistically, like when we're doing any ISAC procedure, we have to call it up to command. So it's essential that our 6 Romeo is able to hear us. Essentially, all we're doing is identifying it, what's the best way to take care of it. From there, we have to request. So the Romeo guys, you have to be in a proximity where you can hear us, where you can call it up to command. Because you're not up by the, well, I don't think at least, and that'd be pretty fucked if the GM did it. You're not close enough for your frequency to catch. I mean, who knows? But, yeah, at the end of the day, we have to call, request, and then wait for a firm to go, and then load that shit up, so.
Exactly. Now, in our sense as a convoy, obviously, we'll have to always make the best judgment for the convoy. So, hey, this road right here is littered with mines. It's going to take too long to get through it. What's our next best procedure?
Go around.
Find a different route.
Exactly. Or, I mean, you get to more or less find another route. But there's also a turnaround, so you have secondary routes as well. This is the MSR. Oh, shit. This is all filled with mines. All right, we're taking another way, even if we gotta track back the other direction. Because we're not gonna sit here for 45 minutes of a deployment and just blow shit up with mines. I guess if that's fun for some people, that's not fun for everybody. Tracking?
Tracking.
All right. So next to kind of proceed forward, what we're gonna do is, if you guys have been to cyber school, if you haven't, you have your yellow smoke. Oh, that's what's up. But basically what we're going to do is how you identify mines. So this tells everyone in the area you have identified and found a mine. You will pop it next to it. Okay. Then everyone's standing around it. Go ahead and back up because I am going to bip it. You get your M112 or whatever you're charging with.
Just to let you guys know, I would move way further.
Yeah, your shrapnel will bit your ass.
The safe distance is 60 meters. Safe distance is 60 meters.
Braga, it's 75.
75 is the recommended.
Alright, can you guys still hear me alright?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Alright. Alright, Red Ball 5 is now an IED, I guess.
I want to watch Reach.
Okay, last.
I will protect you all.
Yeah, you're not Captain America, buddy. Alright. Unseeable? That way. Shoot. Alright. So, what we're going to do is we're going to simply place a charge next to the IED. You'll then connect it with your clacker. And then you will back up. Finding some cover of some sort, maximum distance, as some already said, 75 safety, and then one is 65. And then you will call fire in a hole, fire in a hole, fire in a hole.
There goes Vaseline.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Yep. I even got a little injured. I was still pretty close to it.
Told you.
I want to heal it.
Ding, ding.
My controller disconnected as I was walking away, so I got stuck here.
Are you good? Yeah.
Alright. So.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh. Yeah, I'm
my bad.
Got all this blood here. I wish we had some privates to clean this up.
Get this toothbrush.
Alright. So, that is a procedure on checking mines. Now, obviously, what you would do is you guys are still in the convoy. Just because here's the thing, the mines are not always perfect. They're not always going to set off. They're really tricky sometimes to actually hit. Okay? If for some reason your demolition blocks are not doing the job, that's when you can use other ideas. We have grenadiers. You guys can use your GLs on it. You also technically can shoot them with your rifle. They pop, they might not. Or we have mounted weapons for a reason. Use a 50 cal or whatever the case may be. The weapon of your choice.
That's your procedures, guys. Procedure 1 is with the demolition block. Procedure 2, small arms. Procedure 3, that 50 cal. Ask them if they know what ISEC means.
Guys, you know what ISEC means?
I think I speak for everyone when I say no first on.
Real quick, I will be right back. I gotta help straighten some stuff up real quick.
Go ahead, you're fine. Alright, six, go ahead and educate them.
ISEC is identify, secure, explode, and confirm. So it's 4 processes all in one. First you're gonna identify the mine. From there, you're gonna secure it with any of those procedures. After that, you're going to explode from a safe distance, and then you'll send the EOD team back up to confirm if the IED was actually blown up or not.
Yep. So, and again, like I said, it takes multiple tries sometimes. Maybe you won't get the first, you might get the second, but you will eventually blow it up. But anyhow, now this route is quote-unquote cleared. So next, we're going to move over to the ambush stage. So if you guys go ahead and follow me, let's move there.
Just to let you know, Ethan just joined. He's right there.
Yep, Ethan's been through enough of these. He could tell me ISEC with his eyes closed, right, Ethan? Right, Ethan?
What?
He didn't say it. He didn't say it, guys.
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
No, we're all
he said what is ISEC?
Alright, so as you guys can see, actually everyone move back real quick, move back over here real quick. Stand right here where I'm standing. Actually, back up a little bit. Yeah, right about here. Alright, so believe it or not, you probably already saw them, but I'm just doing it there so your eyes can visually see it. Underneath my feet is a row of M12s. Alright, So, when we're setting up ambushes, where do you think the most important part of hitting a convoy would start?
The front.
Exactly. Now, where's the next point you want to get rid of?
The back.
Rear vehicle.
And why is that?
Because they make them trapped.
Because in the middle have nowhere to go.
Exactly. You basically trapped themselves, and now the only thing between you and them is a pile of shit in your pants and your gun. So, makes sense? Too easy.
Why are you assuming I shit myself first time?
No problem.
I pissed myself, actually.
Alright, so, this is... I like how Bubba looked at you weirdly for it, too. Alright, so that basically being said, for our sapper guys, or even whoever gets a chance to place these mines down, if you guys can head over here now. You don't have to stand over there now. But as you guys will make your way over here, you see how they're pretty hard to see. You have to be almost right on top of them before you actually get a notice on them. These don't arm any of them, guys, for the love of God. Do not want to blow up. But these are evenly spaced out. Maybe not as perfectly as you wanted them, but they need to be roughly. I remember correctly. Bear with me. My sapper class was 6 months ago. I think they're about supposed to be like 5 meters or 2-3 meters apart, from my knowledge. Was that right, Die?
That's right.
Yeah, okay. It's been a little bit, guys. But, so, as we move forward, this is technically the rear. The convoy is technically moving this way down the road. I just want to show you this portion. So, if you move this way, you'll find another row. Eventually, which is right here. So, this is the next row. Now, you could also have some in the middle. Up here, you could also have the charges, but these guys are more, what's the word I'm looking for? Discriminative? No, that's the wrong word.
Discreet.
Discreet. Yeah, you got it. Thank you. These right here are more discreet, so they're not as big as landmines and give the enemy an option to see them or react to them. Now, off here in the wood line, like I talked about earlier, with your handy-dandy clacker, you can be sitting out here with your charge box. And you and your infantry, if you're lined up in a wood line, in a fire line, or whatever the case may be, you can sit here and say, oh man, bink, bonk, boom, everyone's dead. And that's as simple as that. Any questions on any of that?
Nope.
Wouldn't you want to, like, shoot a rocket launcher at the last Vic? Because you don't know how far apart they're going to be when they get up here. If you blow them at the same time,
you just have to take
miss
a
the
wild
last
guess.
one.
If you miss that last Vic, then you got to do something about it.
Sucks. It goes as how our ambush training went in that Tradoc. Once that first mine is set and exploded, it's up to you guys to keep that sustained fire. Whether it be AT, a fucking Gustav, small arms. But yeah, you're right. You do want to kind of secure it. Either you're blowing up that front Vic or you're getting rid of that back Vic with a fucking HE round.
You can be really brutal and wait for them to start backing up and get the second one.
Yeah,
that's true. You
can be a sneaky little bastard, yeah.
Yeah, you don't always. Not all of them have to be set on the same fuse box either. Sometimes they're not. It's sometimes even a better idea to do it. But you know, we have the ability to have a goose off or an in-law or something like that. We can pop into the side of the vehicle, you know, or just taking out the people inside of it. They can't move. The people inside are dead. But yeah, Tuesday, guys. You got any more questions?
What about landmines on the sides of the road?
Landmines.
So if they do a herringbone, then they get blown
Yeah,
up also.
or AP, so when they get out, they
Try to
blow up.
leave. Yeah.
Exactly. So, obviously, we don't always have access to using the APs. Like, we can't. I mean, besides the GM saying, "All right, I'm placing it here," you guys can't fully pick it up in your hand and bingo dongo.
All right.
But obviously speaking, yeah, if you have the option, yeah, definitely can place some AP mines around, even AT mines. Now, I'm going to show you another portion here in 1 second. Are you a part monkey in here?
No.
Alright, anywho, but any questions so far, guys? I know I'm kind of going fast, but everyone getting information alright?
What's the 5 C's?
Cordon.
Confirm. Cordon. Control.
Yep. You got 2 more.
Cordon control.
Check.
That's the last one.
Simulator. Confirm, clear, cordon, control, and call. What's your
Control and call.
ISEC? What's your guys' ISEC?
Identify, secure, explode, confirm.
Give this man a fucking bronze star.
I don't think that's how it works, son.
It's a little harder, but close.
I know.
Close enough.
Doggo should know all this.
Yeah, doggo.
I'm just eating lollipops.
I did not expect that.
Ranger activities.
I'm either sucking
I don't think
cock
jumping in
or
the
eating
explosive crate is
lollipop.
a smart idea.
It's EOD things, bro. I do this every other Monday.
It's gonna blow up.
Alright guys, but like that is kind of the ISEC and the CCs, the 5 Cs, those are things you guys really should know. I mean, obviously you haven't been to sapper school, granted, but you should know them nonetheless. So please feel free to take notes on any of that. Now, apparently, I don't know what happened, I think someone deleted it. I had a section posted, but I'm gonna fix it up real quick. So give me like 3 mics, I'm gonna get it ready so I can show you one last thing, and then we'll move on to tonight's putting everything at use part.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Back to the parade ground.
Yeah, if you go to the other side of the island where the airfield is, there's a transport plane full of crayons waiting to take you home with the crayons.
Where is this? Where is this?
The air.
Does
the
it have?
airfield
Is it
is taken-
wide and has
I'm ready.
free crayons on the side?
Back here, Toffee.
You told me crayons, I'll get crayons. Yummy,
If
man.
that
Question,
actually
Leslie.
existed, we would never see Toffee again.
We barely see Toffee anyway. I've seen this
What do
like
you
twice.
We see Toffee more than we see you.
Oh, that's why you've only seen me
Okay,
twice.
Kiwi, we're going there. Okay.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
wanna
I
hear
haven't been
shit.
here.
Oh, why?
I had pneumonia, asshole.
That's not, can I get 5 big booms for his
Get
pneumonia?
over it.
Skill issue.
Oh, I was
Did you pass your promo board?
Pretty sure I did. There's a promo packet in for me somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Look
I
at
just
this
didn't even
guy.
attend the promo.
Yeah, no.
That
there's a
reminds me.
request for promotion
Promo
in there.
board.
Hey,
The next promo board is.
hey Vasily, your mic is a
Sarah.
little low. I don't know if you have the ability to turn that up, but if you do, do it a
I
little bit.
cannot. I can just speak louder if that.
Oh, okay. No, you're okay.
I'm using
Just
it,
yell.
but
Vasily.
I don't have a proper mic for my console anymore.
Sucks.
On guard.
Or suck dick.
Womp womp.
Go sit back down and eat your lollipops, man.
I am.
Kojak.
And go sit down.
No.
He's crunching them away in your ear.
Alright, guys.
Yeah, I was about to say he actively has one in his mouth right now.
Lock it up real quick. Alright, so instead of me setting the whole portion up, I was going to show you a mini version of it. So just come with me. I'm going to show you just some things with those AT mines and AP
First
mines.
lazy. My fault, first on.
Yeah.
First sergeant is being lazy.
You're talking about me being lazy. Look at the lieutenant who doesn't want to walk. He's TPing like he owns the place.
Yeah, look at this guy.
That's crazy.
My immersion.
He's
My
he's moonwalking.
It turns out
He
that
is
Don has acquired alien power.
I got into that cartel drugs, dude.
No, it's
He
something
got out
you
of
see in
it.
Repo first on.
Oh god, he took
nah,
one
I
of
wouldn't
the
go any
fucking
further up there.
kilos from the MPs.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can see him up ahead in the road.
Dude, what happened, bro?
He was
You
freaking out.
acquired alien powers. You're on the LSD trip.
Yeah. Alright. So a
Again.
little further up the
EMT
road,
pack.
this is right side. The music start. Turn the radio on. Extend.
I don't think that's a US Army cadence there first on.
You want to do cadence?
No.
Sticks to
No.
kids.
We
Sticks to
can do
kids.
cadences. I don't know,
I
man.
am not getting involved.
I got you.
I colonize things. I don't sing cadence.
Did you guys know they pump sticks to kids?
You colonize
stop
things
right here,
and
guys.
take steal things.
I do revolutions.
So,
He's grabbing my balls.
alright.
Hey yo.
Lock it up.
Alright, lock it up, gents.
So, that's a good idea. Stocks. So right now on this road up ahead, I've placed the series of AP and AT mines just for you guys to try to spot. It's okay if you step on one. You guys didn't die. We magically here to heal you. But realistically, if we have a sweeper, is the mine sweeper still in? I couldn't find it. Am I just flying?
I don't think so.
Damn.
You're a demon.
Where's the resident private? We'll use him.
Resident private. Hell, I think.
We have two of them.
There we go.
You
Don was
won,
on it.
it's just
You got this, Doggo.
Purple heart coming your way,
just to your
mate.
right a little bit.
Oh no, you stepped on one.
Look at mine.
I didn't do shit. I meant it sounds pretty.
You know it tells us right first on.
Shush. Anyway, we'll just move through them together so we won't stick too long in this part. We're still making good time, honestly. So, on the left side right there, if you guys see the AT mine.
First on, I see an AT mine.
Where you see an AT mine at?
Barely.
An AP mine even. I don't know, I might be tweaking, but I'm tweaking.
But,
No.
when they're...
No, I actually see an AP mine.
Yeah. So, look at that. Look at this one right in front of me, guys.
Right in front of you.
Yeah, so... You can hide these things in like plants and everything, and if you weren't paying attention, that would easily, cost you.
First person to step on it gets a promotion.
That's not how that works. Alright, another move.
So,
Jesus.
if you jump over it,
That was a test.
if you Jack Sprat it, it'll still get you.
I did not. It's like jumping over a fire, except
Yeah.
the fire is a fucking bomb.
Alright. Yeah,
Right there.
Toffee spot the next one. I'm not gonna spot the
There's
rest for
there's
you.
another one on the right. There's one on the right. There's one on
Watch
the right.
out,
Mercy.
Bess.
Is everybody invisible? Is everybody invincible right now?
I don't think so.
No, they just don't hurt you that bad.
Yeah, there we go. There's one right there.
There you go.
Right in front of
here,
me.
guys.
I pointed that one out already.
Right in front of me as
How
well.
much are you gonna Venmo me if I step on this right now?
I'm not Venmoing anybody bullshit, bro.
No, you're boring.
Alright, guys. So, with that, I just kind of want to show you how these things in the environmental are pretty hard to spot. Now, we're on a concrete road, so I didn't put any AT mine examples down, but look for the grassy patches in the road, okay?
Like
Those are going to be very crucial.
And if we're overseas in a sandy country, watch out for cardboard boxes, any bins that look out of place, or trash
Exactly.
bags.
Do you see these
small brown children?
And fucking piles of
dirt.
sand.
Piles of dirt,
Piles
guys.
of goddamn dirt.
Do you guys see these holes here? You guys see these circles here? Mustang likes to put them in these circles, and they're almost impossible to see. So look at the where all these road segments come together.
Mm-hmm.
There could be one in any one of these little.
Oh yeah,
grooves.
100%.
You guys want to essentially have your pathway as clear as possible. And if you're in thick vegetation, check your feet every 2 to 3 seconds to ensure you're staying on a path that won't get you fucking blown up.
Exactly. And that even goes for vehicles. We're driving through somewhere and someone clears the route. You only follow where the other vehicle's going. Don't try to
Keep
veer
staring
off
at it
that
with
route.
binoculars on. Hold on. My fault,
Ranger
first off.
5, gentlemen. God fucking damn it.
Vasily.
I forgot it was there.
Alright, get Vaz up. Alright, guys, let's move back to the break ground. Don't hit
3
one.
seconds.
Let's go,
I forgot that was
guys.
there first, so my fault.
Going first.
Someone's gonna hit next to another one. Watch it.
Yeah, I'm watching Grey's Anatomy on the second monitor. I'm sorry.
This guy did.
Man, not even
Watch
paying
a,
attention.
watch a real man show, The Sopranos.
It's not me
Give
that's watching it. I've been dragged into it by my female friend, accomplice to the crime. Yeah, accomplice.
This is crazy.
You're watching on your own accord, Vasily.
You're choosing to watch it of your own accord right now, exactly.
Female
I'm actually
friend.
not. I've turned the monitor off at this point.
Yeah, because you blew up.
The monitor went with me. The monitor spray painted itself silver and started shouting witness, so I put it down.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you get the reference?
Lock Toffee up.
Why are you gonna lock me up? What did I do?
You're a Marine. You'll be
innocent.
fine.
There's a convoy vehicle. Are you
I'm
going to use those
innocent.
for a sign?
Yep, those are me that Vic are gonna use momentarily.
Saying y'all as if I'm going to get involved with this.
Oh, no, you are.
No.
Try. Your packet hasn't been accepted yet, you know that, right?
I know. Last time you said try me, it didn't go very well for me first time, so I won't.
Alright. So, guys, with that being said, that's kind of the classroom portion. Actually, I'll let everyone get a chance to sit down. Or stand over there, you don't have to sit down. But with that being said, guys, that was the classroom portion done with. If we had the sweepers, I had a section I really wanted to do, but that's what I always do when I taught the course. But it kind of sucks not having them. We also have the EOD suit, which we might add back, maybe. But another good thing you guys can use when you're out on the roads with these MRAPs, you see the cameras on top? They have good zoom. You can zoom in and find a mine. So, there's another little thing. Who's behind the bench looking at me through binoculars? Socks?
Socks.
Socks. Makes
Something
sense.
else that helps is using your eyes. That always
It
helps.
also does.
Keep them open.
Yes, and see something, say something, guys. Something that looks out of place, go ahead and call it out, you know? Did I crash?
He looks like shit.
Oh, he's moving.
Oh, no, he didn't.
No, he's
All
moving.
right. So, with that being said, guys, let me fucking know on my phone. I'm gonna give you the briefing, and we'll choose leadership,
100%.
and we'll get a cool little thing going. Just give me like 1 minute to find my phone.
One last thing to add to first start, just last thing, is you don't have to call everything you see out as a suspicious thing. You could just literally be sitting in the vehicle with somebody and just point something out. Like, if you see something suspicious, you can just point it out.
Or you can scream in a very excited tone.
Spy the right, spy the right. I learned not to do that because no one will hear you anyway.
Alright, wait. I'll get it real quick. Alright, I'll go with Vaz to the benches. You're participating. Unless you gotta go to bed, which I know it's late.
You want GM assist, or you want me to go out there?
Doc,
Am I the
would
only one
like
that
you
noticed
out there.
Jared?
Is Logic still around? Or is he
No,
gone?
I saw him.
No, I think
This is the only one with
over
a
at, like,
gun.
that building.
Can't miss him.
Oh, let me,
I think I
Grab
know
him.
why.
he's talking about unseeable. Hold on, let me just... Lazarack! Can you hear me,
Lazzy!
It helps when you call him
Baby,
darling
can you
first
come
time.
outside?
Oh, beautiful XO Lazarack, let down your hair.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel.
Romeo, where art thou?
Maybe his
In my watch,
nose hair.
in my watch,
Nose
the
hair.
first Sarge tried to booty call
Yeah.
the XO.
It helps if
Through
you're
the
trying to
window
pull
and
Lazarus, it
everything.
helps if you shave your unibrow.
How was the booty call?
That's crazy. Amazing. But, I think he's talking with him. Di, I would like you out there if I didn't burst your bubble, big dog. But, so, we'll go ahead and get leadership picked out for tonight. Now, with that being said, we have an interesting opportunity here. Very interesting opportunity. So, we're pointing at people now. So the people are going to be in charge. So we need a CC, we need an ACC, and we're gonna need some type of ground command. So who wants to be the CC before I voluntold somebody? Or voluntold?
I don't think you want me doing it.
Why not, Jared?
I'm just getting over a migraine.
Yeah, he's battling a headache over there. We'll give him an easy job. Like,
that's an easy win.
Being a medic.
Bubba?
I'll take CC. I'll take
Alright.
it. I done
we got
ACC
Bubba
last time.
as CC, now I need ACC.
Socks, ACC? Ethan?
Treatment.
Yep.
Roger. There you
Alright.
go.
So, now I need a ground commander. That's gonna be separate from the PL. Or not the PL, the CC.
I volunteer to do ground command.
Alright, so let me explain that basically. So what you're doing, okay, obviously be in charge of the ground, but when you're getting to the site to set up your little ambush, this is the time we're gonna do a little bit of ambush tonight, what we kind of just discussed over there. So that's your area. You're able to disclose how you wish. Now, this is what your guys are getting. You're getting 3 JLTVs and a MRAP. Now, what numbers we can accommodate and fix what we gotta fix, but they're already SOP'd, so that saves you time. All right, so if you look in, let's see, where can I post this at, where everybody can look in the. Can everyone? No, I'll put it in Red Ball General. Everyone look in Red Ball General.
And if I say no first
Give
off?
me a second. I gotta find my phone. Okay.
So if my phone decides to post it, since the internet's kind of being slow right now, then while that goes, I'll go ahead and give you guys a briefing. So tonight, Red Ball Company will execute a coordinated ambush on the Russian mechanized unit call sign Iron Bear. The convoy was detected by friendly cavalry forces during a training exercise. The enemy is moving troops and armored vehicles towards their HQ. Our mission is to surprise and to neutralize them before they reach destination. Expect heavy resistance. That's your briefing for tonight. If you look, your grid ref, if you need one, but it's also in the general, is 075020. Guys tracking on that?
Fair.
Alright, so I have an interesting thing here as well. I have 2 Romeos. So, best idea to split you guys, being one with the convoy, one with the ground. So we're kind of keeping you guys separated from each other. Besides that, it's the CC, ACC, and ground command. Go ahead and get everything set up for your guys, your plan. Each vehicle should already have 7 of the landmines in it. If you are sapper qualified, go ahead and carry your C4 blocks, minimum of 6. With that being said, I don't think you need it anymore. I don't know. You guys feel free to carry a Gustav or a Law at minimum for tonight. So get out there. Let's kill these Russians and come home with full bellies.
Who are my sappers for ground? Who's the sapper? How many sapper tab?
I'm sapper tab.
There's 1. How many others?
Behind you.
I'll go 2.
2. We got any more? Okay, the sappers, I want you to worry about the how we're gonna mine the road when we do our ambush. Like, that's your job. Just get as much shit on there as you possibly can.
Oh yeah, die is the third one. Die is the third.
And then the rest of us are going to help you carry stuff for you. So if you need anybody to carry anything, say carry these blocks, carry this stuff, and we'll carry it, and then we'll pull security for you while you're setting it all up. How's that sound?
Ethan, I want you to carry a good stuff. We're gonna need it. Trust me.
Okay. I've already got one.
All right, everybody else, get your battle rattle on and leave some extra room in case these guys need us to carry stuff for them.
Your demon.
It never hurts to carry a second good stuff.
Just carry extra stuff for those guys.
MRAPs are for.
Oh, I need MGs too. Who's an MG? Who's an MG that's not a sapper?
Guys, listen up. Who's the MG? Who's the MG?
Who's the MG? How many MGs do I got?
I'm MG.
1? Just 1 MG tonight?
I'm also MG quad, but
2.
you need me on sapper.
Yep,
so
that
I've got
doesn't count. Yep. So we got 1 MG. Can anyone else be an MG?
By the way, Socks, you can use the XO250.
Oh, I know.
All right, we got 1 MG. We'll just make it work.
I think I had it like this because what's his face was also running a machine gun.
Also, make sure you get the right shirt on too.
Not over here. Son of a bitch.
It's not the right shirt.
No.
What is
Look at what Toffee's. I think it's just a G3 battle shirt, multicam.
Here.
I thought that's what I had.
Here.
Oh, I have so much shit in here.
All right. Let's see. Where is Romeo, the big Romeo? Romeo
He's right
Jr.
here. He's right here.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Is that what we're calling Toffee, Romeo Jr.?
Romeo Jr. Alright. So, he's now Ironclad 6 RJ. Alright, so, Romeo, let's go ahead and get nets established for tonight. Alright, so we'll also need a CC and the ACC, so I want you guys correlating and getting all that set up. Everybody else, get to the, get by the VIX and wait for your further orders.
Have the CCs come over to that little corner over there real quick. I'll get the net set up.
Alright. Hey, I'll see you. You guys got about 15 minutes.
I don't think we need a separate bog net. I think we just use our convoy net.
Kiwi just died. I think I can get the nets.
Man, only if we had one more medic tonight.
I just don't know if we need a second one for BOG.
Yeah.
I assume we're gonna park the VIX near our spot.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna be going up to an IED,
I don't think we need another one for BOG.
No.
Your radio's gonna be off.
I couldn't find the Carl Gustav, but I got this thing with 2 rockets.
The Carl Gustav is in the normal box.
It's right here, under the table. Under the table right here.
Oh.
And if you're not carrying something extra, either carry a law or carry something like carry some demo blocks or something to make big booms.
There she is.
I'll carry some to the truck.
That works too. We can load these trucks up with stuff. Like we can put some extra blocks in these trucks. He is.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Okay. Let's see. Do we already have all the command guys right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. So, high command. So that's going to be talking to Thrifty and GMs. That will be 60. Platoon command will be 59. Let's see. Convoy will be 57 TAC 5. And then ground, I want you guys on 52.
Can we just stay on 57 TAC 5? Do you think we'll need both of those?
We don't have a lot of people tonight.
That's fair, yeah.
It's pretty much going to be us again, and if one guy's in the truck, he'll be able to hear us.
Let's go against all the comms.
57 TAC 5, 59, and what was the other one?
50 or 60.
60, yeah.
Yeah, so 60, 59, and 57
Better
TAC
grab
5.
another radio.
Yes. What's up?
I don't know.
32 tag 0 for us.
35 tech 0.
Copy.
This should be a good night for medics.
Who's CC again?
CC is Bubba.
Big Bubba. Whenever y'all start talking vehicles, can I be over there for that conversation?
Ink vehicle's already sorted for us.
Are you getting dibs or something? Are you calling dibs?
No, I was wondering. I wanted your thought on bringing an ambulance, but the thing is, we have 2 medics. So I was thinking about taking the ambulance alone.
What fucking rockets does this thing use?
I don't have a problem with it. But I'm not convoy commander.
Problem with
not even sure.
ambulance because they did work last time.
The grenade launcher?
Yeah, and now
Carl
it's just the medical
Gustav,
box.
I
You
got
can't fix people.
That's the
until-
dragon. That's not a Gustav.
Yeah,
That's the,
no, where's
that's
the
the totem.
Gustav?
If
suit.
we're in an ambush,
It's
we
in
can
there.
also put a medical
The
drop
Gustav is black.
Yeah.
further back behind.
Gustav's
like
on
into
page
the-
2. Page 2,
So,
left
am I
side,
good to grab an ambulance?
fourth thing up
Yeah, grab an ambulance.
for the Gustav.
Jared, you're with me.
That's,
And Bubba, if it doesn't work, you know, like we're taking off, and you can always leave it.
Yeah, seeing, yeah.
there she is.
Trying to figure out the route. I presume we're driving down. Obviously.
Yeah.
Let me look at the map. Enemy convoy. Where's the first place we're going?
What millimeter rocket does this thing take?
Where's the first place we're going?
I think we're just setting up an ambush.
Oh, that's it.
The route to the ambush, I don't know there's a good way to get there without taking the same route as the convoy or going past the HQ.
Should we zip straight south? Should we zip straight south on, you know, the way they're going? Should we go south on that highway?
I was thinking if you go south and if you can see where Green Valley is.
Hey,
there's
firm, give me
right
1 moment,
turn
I'll get Nets
over a
in the
bridge
chat in a
onto
sec.
a dirt road.
Did you want me to type those
I
in
don't
there?
see Green Valley.
Yeah,
What
if
grid
you
square is
can-
that in?
It is in
Iron 6 Romeo's gonna get them in there.
0, yeah, that
Stand
thing,
by.
the flag that sucks put down.
Oh, over there. Okay, so take the hardball down there and then
And
turn.
then see that bridge?
Yep.
It'll be, yeah, and then that first deer trail.
Okay. And then it goes
that'll
up
lead
to.
us directly onto the dirt road above where the ambush point is.
It goes Chalet. There's that La Chalet. I see what you're saying. Yep. Okay.
Won't let me put down fucking arrows.
An alternate would be to go south on that yellow road that goes by the sawmill and turn off at the sawmill, but that's probably too close. It's right by their headquarters.
You could just go to the radio tower, and then we can just kind of off-road it a little bit.
That's really steep right there.
It might be alright getting onto the deer
So when
trail.
they get up there, we have to
By
leave the
Saint
Vicks
Marie.
behind now.
I'm willing to try it. Yeah, whatever your call, CC. I'm just like kind of spitballing this with you.
Yeah, it won't let me put down arrows.
Oh. Well, lead Vic is going to have to be on the ball to make these turns.
Yeah, it's just annoying not being able to put arrows down.
Yeah.
They're going to be moving east to west, correct?
Yep.
I believe so with the arrows.
What the map said that he sent.
What does that skull and crossbone thing mean? Enemy
That's their
headquarters?
HQ.
That's their HQ.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't want to get near that.
HQ.
Yeah, I mean you got the right way. That goat trail
Hey,
is the way to
we gotta
go.
hurry it up. Guys get med.
Okay. The other thing you could do is you could go on Green Valley, you could turn off that road, and then you could keep right on the deer trails. That might be a more direct way. Instead of going up to Lake Saint Marie and La Chalet. All right, we want me to put arrows? We could just tell Di that our CC can't place arrows, and I'm going to help him do it.
I'm here.
Oh, he just can't make arrows on the map. Sorry, we're taking so long. I'm going to put them on there
Who,
for him.
Bubba?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm only starting to get them now. Can you see my arrows?
I can't yet.
What's the plan?
Yeah, I
We're
can
going
see-
all the
I
way
can
down
see.
the MS.
Yeah, I can see. And then I've got this arrow here. Do you see mine on the goat trail?
08103.
I was thinking,
yeah, I do.
actually.
I think we keep right on those trails and then just keep
that would
keeping
do
right,
perfectly
and we
now.
just keep right, and I don't think the elevations are that terrible. I think if we go up to Le Chalet and Saint Marie, that's going to be steep.
If you can see my ping, Alabaster,
You're
it's just a square.
Oh, I see it. Yep. I see
Okay,
it.
so if we take the right one, the right deer trail,
Yep.
keep go right again. Well, it would be left.
Let me put another arrow down for you. Oh, I wish this process was faster.
Yeah, I dropped another one. If you can place arrows where I place the blocks.
Same Marie. I think we take that road and then up to that little shack at grid 077, break 023.
023.
We can also go west to Levy and go down that coast.
I laid that. I laid that out, but it goes right by the HQ.
Yeah.
Where's their HQ at?
It's where the skull is.
That's what he said. We're kind of either going to be taking the same route as the enemy convoy or coming in right past the HQ. So we're trying to cut
say we went
through the middle.
west to Levy down that ASR and the beach line, go back up north on that ASR, make it to the top of Western Heights, and we're already elevated. That's also a road.
It's not a bad idea. This could always be our secondary.
And then just cut across the field up there, or just cut across the top of the mountain onto the goat trail. And just cut down all the way to the convoy.
That works. We could leave the southern exit of Levy. Take that to Western Heights, radio tower.
Then just go straight
and then
down
head
onto the
directly
trail.
east to the goat trail and come in from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on my rally point, we'll have visual down south, that whole mountain. There's multiple goat trails we can go down. One leading straight to HQ, which I'll put an X on. We will not be going on.
Oh.
Yeah,
Don't go east. So follow that goat trail that Alabaster has placed down, and we should be straight.
You talking about the one at 081032? That goat trail that goes up and down?
Yes.
It goes straight through Santa Marie, right?
It's like in the first week you've been everywhere.
Yeah.
Santa Marie.
Now my question is why we're not taking the southern goat trail, why the northern one?
Well, yeah, we're scratching the ASR on the beach line. We're gonna go straight from Levy.
That works.
Okay.
Yeah, just make them a different color.
Here, I'll put them down right now for y'all.
Less likely to have lines on that route too.
I mean, you got to be prepared for anything. You've jinxed it now, Ethan.
Yeah.
I'll ride in the first Vic.
That's
keep regular CC safe in the middle Vic.
That's generous.
That's the payment he's giving for doing it.
It's called generous.
I'm all about being fair,
man. It's about generous orthodoxy.
Oh Lord.
That's a fancier word for it, but all right.
Yeah. It's putting your money where your mouth is.
Alright guys, pink will be our main route. If that doesn't work out, we'll already be so close to military base that we can shift back north and down the ASR, or down the MSR into Green Valley and then cut on that same goat trail. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What will we do when we get to the radio? Will we just off-road it?
So that will be a rally point. We can send a recon team, maybe like a 2-man element up there to just scope the terrain out. I don't see why not. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to just get to that goat trail to the east of the rally point.
I totally believe that. Yeah, I think that's absolutely right.
Then on the second rally point, are we wanting to dismount there and head down the goat trail, or what are we doing once we get to the objective?
Which the ones I placed? The
the
blue and
pink flag one.
Yeah.
So that's where we'll begin to set up the ambush.
Yeah, I think we'll be, and we might take a vehicle down to that.
To carry the shit.
Yeah.
If anything, take the EOD because we have a lot of stuff in there that we're going to be dependent on.
We're not bringing any vehicles down there at all.
Oh, okay, we're just gonna.
The last place we're leaving the vehicles is at RP2.
Okay. When you set this up, do you want to set it up back to front? So we set up where that first red arrow is, and then we set up more bombs, and then more bombs and more bombs, or do you want to start at the other end?
I'm thinking we isolate them on the bridge as much as possible.
So
maybe 30 feet west and east inland.
Okay.
Us, the EOD guys, are talking about putting 3 strips of 6 one on the far west side, one on the far east, and then one in the middle. We don't know what that convoy element, how big it's going to look like, so I'm going to safely say maybe a 60-meter spread on all of those.
No problem.
For the ambush, are we gonna want like a fire team on the west side of that river and one on the east side of that river, or are we gonna try to set up an L, or what do we think?
Well, if we set up on the west, in that tree line spanning from 073 break 021 from 075 break 021, our backs are turned to the HQ. I think it's safe to say we set up a firing line.
You died. No, I think you
How
crashed.
many MGs do I have?
Me.
I believe it's only the one.
Just the one?
Just one.
But yeah, I died and crashed.
Why don't we put the ambush a little further to the east so we're not so
I
close
mean,
to their HQ?
if needs be, and you do need a second MG, I can scrap Sapper off and go MG. But
how many Sapper do we have?
3 including me.
Alright, we can plan the whole time, but let's go out there and get a look on the terrain.
Alright. I want to go straight towards that river when we hit BOG.
I'm gonna get the MG.
And then we
to
could
be on the west side.
we could sneak under the bridge from the river, and you guys can.
Yeah, I want the MG on the west
But
side.
EOD does have a 50 cal packed into the front base, so
are you gonna
we're
get
gonna bring that out.
There be no, only one vehicle. If even one vehicle's gonna go down, probably not.
I mean, even then, I can just take it out, have it on my person, bring it with me.
Yeah, that'd be handy. Because I would like to have both MGs, either 50 or MG.
I wonder if you can drive this vehicle down the river, like how deep that river is.
You can, well, Alabaster, which river are you on about?
The one
south of the HQ.
Yeah.
Coordinates 075021.
So I put a little arrow from.
No,
what?
you can get a vehicle in there. It's not that deep.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Oh, you mean the? Yeah. Okay, that's what I was asking. So that's a possibility.
I don't know about a vehicle. It's very close to HQ.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's gonna go up to like your chest if you're gonna go through it. It's just gonna go up to your chest on person.
So we're gonna take that goat trail instead. I'm gonna move this arrow. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of it. Delete.
Oh, by the way, Dubbo, I'm not driving, you are.
What is it?
You're driving.
Main thing
Not really
is I
sure
want
why
all Sapper
the
in one vehicle.
dudes are driving, but
I want Sapper completely spread
I mean,
out
we
throughout
can
this
get an
convoy.
AO to do it if you want to get in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Hey, why is EOD driving?
That's what
exactly. That's
what
my
we're
question.
trying to figure out. I don't know, bro. How many of us are there here?
I also
I can
don't want
drive.
2 Sappers in
I
the
can
same
drive
vehicle.
it till we get
Hey,
there.
Bubba.
Yeah.
Little rule here. We don't want any 2 Sapper guys in the same vehicle. That's
what I've been saying.
Big loss. So.
I've been saying that.
Doggo.
I also don't want any Sapper in the front vehicle.
Sapper should be in the back too.
I mean, to be fair, this is where all of our kit is though in this first look.
Right, that'll move back.
You can exchange the bits too.
Well, hey,
all the other Vics are full.
Never mind,
silly.
Yeah, hold on.
It doesn't matter which loadout is in the vehicle. We're leaving it at our.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like,
If we leave in the
we're gonna be
vehicles,
leaving
then I might
south
as well just fucking
out of the
bring what I've
base.
got with me.
You'll keep left at the first 2 Ys. You'll
Alright,
keep right
cool.
at the 3rd Y. And then
I
we'll
guess 2
follow
in the
that
back,
road
1 in the middle.
Heck, what's happening?
all the way down past the lake at
I can
West
drive
Hallway,
one of these.
where
I'll jump
we'll
in the
have a
back.
little rally point. I'm guessing we'll probably
Let's
do
see, I'll
attack
wait for
pods
everyone to
there.
hop in first, so the middle
We're
way.
gonna
What's up, doggo?
egress to the east
We're
off
gonna
roading
have an M
towards the
second
goat
day.
trail,
It's tough,
and then we're gonna take that goat trail down.
Use not have a
Keep
gunner.
left. Then we will keep right the entire way down to the second rally point, which is that peak flag.
Everything's gonna be fine.
And then we're gonna be
You
BOG.
never know with Alabaster.
okay.
So pink arrows is what we're following. Just
So
to kind of give you an
no
idea.
vehicle has a
I'll keep
gunner.
with the map to get you directions for the most part, but in case
Radio
I get
check,
shot or something.
convoy.
Okie dokie.
Leaving Charlie on convoy.
I don't know how this is gonna handle the goat trails, but
Here
we'll
we
find
are.
out.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
don't
like we
know
have
either.
too
But
many Vics for how many
we're
people
kind
we
of
have.
limited on routes. So it's either go right past the HQ or take the same route as the enemy convoy.
We might have one too many.
Yeah.
Nugget, where are you going?
Whoa!
Oh, I'm just grabbing some fuel. Well, that could be fuel.
CC, this is 6. We got maybe 5 mics to get this figured out and we're off.
Hey, Di, I feel like we have too many Vics.
Yeah, do we have a gunner? Do we have a gunner in Vic 2?
Not a
You
single
want a gunner in
Vic.
Vic 1? You want a gunner in Vic 1? We need a gunner in Vic 1.
Gunner on all Vics.
Yeah, we might need to drop one of these Vics. We don't have a gunner on 2.
Just drop
Coffee, are you looking for something to do?
I mean, if everyone, I can gun, but I'm EOD, so.
You're all good. It's already gone.
Bitcoin still needs gunner as well.
Alright, I got it.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Alabaster, if I need to jump out, you've got
what's
to
our
delegate one of these
call
floats in the
sign?
back to do it. Oh, Doggo and Gas. Great. No, you
Alabaster,
can't.
give a call sign.
Call sign is Hobo.
Brilliant.
Clear.
Let's get this show on the road then.
Is everyone mounted up in the vehicles? You missing anyone?
I'm lagging.
Hobo 1 is ready to go with driver, gunner, and TC.
We're going.
Big Bubba, do you copy on this side?
No, what do you want?
Hobo 2 is ready to move.
59 tech 0. Right, that's convoy command that.
Nugget, what net you want?
59 tech 0.
I do have it. What didn't I hear you?
Say that again. Okay.
Oh, I got you now.
Big Bubba's here.
I got you now.
We're okay. Can we have second Kuwait so I could get in between y'all?
Red 7, this is Ironclad 6. We are briefed and ready to step out of the wire.
Thank you.
Ironclad 6, go ahead and give me a pack count in your destination.
I got 3 in the front Vic up here, Di.
Red 7, this is 6. We have 11 counting.
Okay, copy 6. You're clear to leave the wire when ready. Red 7 now.
So I copy.
I'm ready to
CCs,
step up.
ACCs, TCs, 6. You guys are good to step out.
Copy, Hobo 1 stepping out.
Hobo 2 step.
Hobo 3 moving.
Alabaster, where do you want this gun set? You want it rear, front? Where do you want it?
Rear.
Right.
Yeah, it should always be facing rear when you want it.
Hobo 1 keeping left.
Behind us is a friendly base.
Hobo 2 keeping left.
Yeah, true, but you know, because there are only 2 gun vehicles, the effector is basically.
Hobo 3 left, all vehicles left.
I know, I'm dragging it for no reason. Doggo, I'm being an asshole, don't worry.
Is it just me or all the vehicles are
Hobo 1 again keeping left.
Hobo 2 keeping left.
I think it's Hobo.
Yeah, they all that's the code name.
Hobo 3 left.
Keep him, Bubba.
Yeah.
Right. Doggo, just so you know, I have the 50 caliber magazine of ammunition on me, just in case that first bit goes bye-bye.
Alright.
Hobo 1 taking right.
Is it the Delta U that has that electric whir? Because that's annoying.
Hobo 3 right. All vehicles right.
CC, this is Ironclad 6. Designate a 3-man element for your recon.
CC, good copy.
Who do you have in this week? Jared is the only non-factor element.
Yeah, he's the only non-EOD in this but he's a medic, so I don't know where you'd want to keep him.
So, we are...
I mean, you might have, I'm guessing Dolly's in the medical vehicle.
I mean, I am not
Yeah, okay.
I am as I could recon.
I mean, yeah, we can still recon if we're at the first RP point. We just advertise, so if shit goes wrong with the vehicles, we need to run back.
Yeah. I know, that's why I don't want to trend on the killing point, but...
Who's in Vic 1?
Hey, can we get a tac pause real quick so I can run back there? I'm currently in the first Vic with the other Romeo.
All vehicles stop.
So we have 2 LTOs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where he's gonna go if this Vic's full.
Just to let you know, this Vic is full.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yep.
Okay. Jump in the back of the ambulance.
There you go.
We crashed again.
All vehicles move.
Movo 1 stepping off.
So run him over, Alabaster.
Bye-bye, Huey.
Bye-bye.
Gonna miss you, buddy. He has to work out, like, what is happening with it. So.
I mean,
Vic 1, let me know who's inside your Vic.
You wasn't here on the FDX yesterday, was you? I crashed 4 times in the space of 2 minutes.
I mean, you're on console.
Fuck you, dude.
Movo 1 has Toffee, Socks, and myself.
The only 2
Convoy, be advised, approaching rally point 1.
And Ethan's driving. I don't think he's anything important, so at this rally point, if you have this mountain, you can send them because you'll still have a
All Vics in 50 meters perform herringbone.
It's either gonna be Slosh or Ethan.
I mean, he needs 3-man recon to him, though, so he should just send that whole first Vic.
Yeah.
All Vics soft dismount.
First Vic has Toffee, which is an RTO, so...
It's a pretty good.
It's a... Yeah.
Aha, this was your first mistake, leaving me in
ACC
Alabaster
to
alone
CC,
in
how copy?
I know, we're gonna make all kinds of problems.
Oh, Alabaster, did I tell you that I passed my promo board?
I am so happy you passed it. And I'm sorry, I didn't have a ton of time to step in for you, but
you're good.
I always try to be honest. I'm like, can you please get someone else to do it?
Yeah, you're good, man.
Call me if you really need me to.
Di ended up, well, Di got volunteered to do it, so.
Good.
Bring Mike.
It was an internal
Right
anyway, Doggo, so.
Let me see.
It was an internal promo board.
Okay, good. Good.
Nice. Recon south down this mountainside to get a good view.
Yeah, my promo pack is I don't know who we're waiting on for. Honestly, Doggo, I'd recommend it because I do want you to have that sergeant on you because I'll have to take Eyeball and shit soon. So.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I do have to have Eyeball and Sergeant Rank to be holding this position I am right now, so I have to get those shit.
You don't have to have it. You can hold PL at corporal. I did it for like months, mate.
Yeah.
No, PSD even, not PL. Fuck am
I got told by Laz that I had to at least have, like, it would be good to have Sergeant.
What's up, Bubba?
Alabaster, can you hear me?
Yep.
What's the comms for the ground?
Stand by. I have the ground comms is going to be the same. 5-7 TAC 5. It's going to be the same as convoy.
Okay.
And then
we have 59.
And then we have 59 is platoon. I don't know what that means. And 60 is comm.
Command.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 59 is medic stuff.
I'll go ask Jared and find out.
7, this is Ironclad 6. We currently have eyes on enemy HQ. Seems heavily fortified. 1 times helo pad. Far south of Regina. 2 times BCR covering sectors. 1 time CCP. Heart of Regina with 3 times PAC guarding it. And 1 Livage quarter. Currently trying to set eyes on
I
cruise
just
time now.
decided to put that into my regular rifleman kit.
Okay, copy 6.
Major now.
Troops sent up. Send back information they have to me.
I heard it go up over 60.
Until you come back.
Oh, here's the long part. We're waiting.
Yeah.
ACC to CC. We have 2 BTRs, 1 casualty casualty collection point, a garrison, 1 helipad with 1 red air helo at the heart of Regina, and we set that up to red 7 as well.
Okay,
Alright, so they do
Red
have
5,
a...
this is Red 6 Romeo,
We're gonna have a lot of shit to fuck up today.
Yeah. The BTRs we can easily kill with AP mags or APIT, so that should be...
Yeah, we have, I mean, I have 1 8 on me, if that first hit gets blown up, they're cooked.
There is an APIT round in the gun itself.
Back with the convoy, please.
Recon returning to convoy. Convoy command advise all packs mount up.
Alien Doggo, let's go.
You heard Ethan was smelled up.
Yep.
Welcome back. Let's see how long I stay around.
I give you 5 minutes tops.
That's probably a pretty good guess, to be honest.
Huey, we're gonna be betting on you.
What's the bet at?
No clue.
Moving straight and prepare to move on.
CC to 6, but cut left. Okay, east across this radio tower. It's flat landing into that goat trail.
Good copy.
Go ahead and return the
Big one, east.
Oh shit, my fault.
I can close it.
We got up.
No problem.
Get back in.
I think our plan would be to move over to the radio tower pad up there, and then we're gonna take a left. That's ridgeline should provide us cover from visual from HQ. Enemy HQ.
I'm kind of confused on what we're gonna be even doing now.
Bobo 1 stepping off.
We're moving from the planet of Earth.
Obo 3 moving.
I know that entire thing, but it's confusing as fuck. Going down
We'll work out as we go.
Bobo 1 taking bearing directly east.
That's what we do here at Red Bull.
Bobo 2, right behind.
What do you specifically do?
Obo 3 following.
7 Ped 6 from a big advised convoy is making its way to the second RP.
Just out of some other way specifically confused on where they'll help.
Copy, 6 Romeo.
Doggo's always confused.
It's fucked up.
It's just demonstration of character.
It's a demonstration of my ADHD, autism, and ADD.
Language.
You're definitely autistic too, yeah.
Bobo 1, moving south along Goat Trail.
We'll get the red crayon and the green and the blue.
Convoy, be careful around this ridge line.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, can't have a red ball off without the vehicle flipping now, can we, Alabaster?
This thing's wide as fuck.
Exactly.
All big set speed to 10.
Bobo 1 keeping left.
Bobo 2 keeping left.
Most likely, Doggo, yeah.
I want to do on-force so badly and use my sniper tab for something and be like a
Oh yeah, I forgot you're one of them people that got sniper tab before you needed Ranger score, right?
Bobo 1 be advised, Bobo 3 to
You got
dragging.
sniper tab before you needed Ranger score, right?
I have never gone to Ranger
When we get stopped, give me the report from Regina.
I mean, I didn't even go to Ranger school.
Yeah, but now for sniper tab, you need expert and Ranger score.
No.
Yeah. That's what I've been told.
Now you do?
Apparently, that's what I've been told. If I wanted to do sniper school.
Alright, I'm gonna ask Lieutenant Colonel about that because I'm nearly gonna be a cadre in sniper school.
You're gonna wait. Lieutenant Colonel who?
Alabaster, get up behind that and see if you can push it up.
You don't think you can go between that rock and the...
They gotta put it in reverse, that's the best thing they can do. Oh shit.
Please be careful.
Please, we don't even have a flip.
Oh no. There goes Nugget.
Bobo 1 going around left.
Hey, he's stuck.
Honestly.
Hey, he's
Be
stuck.
careful, these things are top heavy.
Slight technicality.
You have to push.
Oh hell.
No, he's got it. Trust in Nugget, he's a good driver, most days.
We got a rock past this grass patch, be careful of that.
But I
Let's
think
go,
we got
Trish.
boys
This
and
is
get
Tree
class
and
off the
Mike.
ratio.
What is it?
Yeah, Ranger Lieutenant.
Ah, I see. You're one of those people that hugs up close to the top
And
5.
Colonel Ranger. I'm gonna ask him about that thing that you just told me. My entire game closed. But yeah, I'm
Rip
gonna ask
Doggo.
Ranger about that, like, Ranger school thing.
Please do, because if that isn't true, then I'm headed to the next night school.
Hobo 2 to Hobo 3, you guys good back there?
Yeah, we're good.
I might fix it, but it's a really bad time for them to get more than that.
There should be, like, there should only be, like, an AP mine if there's any mine set up on this trail.
True.
Well,
It's Russians. They have a lot of ammunition and no way to expend it, so.
Sure.
Doggo, if you can, when we dismount, can you grab the
is that
AP
our
mag
RP2
and
up
one
ahead?
APIT for Vic 1 on it?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Oh, I remember I blew up an Abrams with a fucking APIT mag. That was pretty funny. I did it in pubs as well.
I remember when the intervention in Pod was like fully semi-automatic.
Red 7, this is Red 6 Romeo, copy. Send it, 6 Romeo.
Yeah, that thing was a menace.
Levi's convoys approaching their final RP at this time.
Was like proper explosive.
Good copy. Give me sit reps over 10 mics. Good copy on all. 7 out.
All Vic, stop.
Is this our dismount point?
On Harriman.
Hobo 2
Then
is
Paul
for
Craig at
dismounting.
Freedom.
Hard dismount.
Are we doing hard dismount? Okay.
We hard dismounting, yeah?
Just soft for now.
I think those seats back there have cushions.
Not the patient beds.
Just so we're not so visible from the MSR.
Alabaster's old age catching up with him.
Yeah.
So if Supper here? Doggo, you're Supper, aren't you?
Me,
Say again?
Doggo, and Die.
Okay.
Yeah, Vasily, one of the gunners is.
Yeah, me. Moa.
Yui.
Roger. Alright, I say we send a...
Do you mind jumping on this rear gunner?
Hang on, I'm...
Recon down there to the south.
To the south? Give me a distance, Alabaster.
I would like to see if I'm going to ground command. I see Die has firing line down there, so I'm assuming that means Ranger file down that goat trail until we reach that point, and then we move to firing line.
Perfect, Iron One. Exactly what I was thinking. EOD will split off at the end of the goat trail and make their way towards the bridge.
6 Romeo, this is Red 6 Romeo, copy.
Send traffic.
That works.
Are you with
EOD, ensure you have all materials needed, and let us know if we need to prepare anything.
Say last.
Good copy on your last. Iron 6 Romeo.
Cool. Should I park this thing somewhere?
Every 2.5 mics.
Good copy.
Behind the ambulance, maybe?
Pull it onto the right hand side of the ambulance.
Red 6 Romeo.
I got a mine.
Hey, Vasily, I got
anybody carry a supply pack?
I got 8 mag.
I have the resupply pack.
Spread out a bit less.
Iron 1, this is Iron 6. EOD is ready and set to go. On your move.
Roger, I'll be right there. Just parking the cars.
That's alright, there's one loaded in the right pool.
Yeah, that's enough to destroy about 2 of them.
East.
East side of the house, down on the hill. Pulling security.
Look on me.
Alright, are we ready to... Alright, are we ready to move?
Affirmative, Iron 1.
Nugget, noise suppression, please.
Where are you guys? Where are you guys? What side are they on?
Down this way.
Iron 1, I've got 4 to 5 packs at the start of the goat trail right now.
Thank you, Jared.
I want this so it's a fair distance away from it, but I also want this so it's usable for you.
Alright.
Hey, Iron 1, EOD's gonna stand in the back. We don't want to cause disruption in that line, so we'll back off as soon as you guys set that firing line up.
Okay, cool. I'll stand in front of you, just follow up and get rear for us.
Stay with the line down here, and I can.
Your line's already set down there.
Presently, you do have a 25 times on that rifle.
Everything's something, it's very annoying.
I know, don't worry.
Alright.
It's anything on that fucking ridge line.
Let's move.
Hey, enough about SOP, we're out later.
Let's move, let's move on this go trail. If we take contact, bed down, we'll
This is Ironclad 6 Romeo. Be advised, ground is moving.
Iron 1, this is 6. Sorry for the disruption. Hold real quick.
Good copy on this.
Hold.
You're in front of EOD.
Good copy. So, both of us are
Red 7, this is Ironclad 6 Romeo. How copy?
Secure the vehicles. Once we go hot, bring the ambulance down.
Good to move.
And make yourself a medical point.
Yes, sir. I figured you'd.
Bog, if we take contact, we're going to leapfrog. We're going to take cover, and then we're going to bound.
Check spacing, gentlemen.
Right on you. Think good, Rico, right?
Are we ready to move?
Roger, Iron 1. Big stranger following, we're good.
Let's go.
Good advice, Bubba. I'm sending Jared back down there with you. I'm staying up here.
I'm with you.
They don't even notice when you start them.
I keep it down.
This is 6. Asking for intel on Regina HQ as we set up these mines. Need a time estimate.
Slow it down a little bit, Ethan.
Good copy. Eyes on MSR.
Red 6 Romeo, this is Ironclad 6 Romeo. Be advised, we have eyes on the MSR. Moving towards it now.
Ironclad 6 Romeo. This
Good
is
copy
6.
on that.
Call to command. We are starting phase 2. Time now. Requesting ETA before convoy gets here as well.
Good copy. Red 7, this is Ironclad 6 Romeo. How copy?
Send it 6 Romeo.
Be advised, we're making our way towards the ambush point, setting up. Can we get an ETA on that convoy?
Alright, Ethan, if you would slow down, let's set up a firing line on you.
Good copy, 6 Romeo. Stand by for ETA. Trying to get eyes on.
We want to set up a firing line on Ethan.
Good copy.
Spread out.
Iron 1, this is 6. EOD is detaching from your Ranger file. Time now.
Ironclad 6 Romeo, this is Red 7. How
Roger
copy?
that. Roger that.
Be advised, enemy convoy is approximately 12 mics and approaching. Over.
Alabaster.
Copy. Thank you.
You want to come over here and take the rightmost side?
Yep.
And I'll take the leftmost, leftmost since I have the Carl Gustav.
Okay, yep, I'm on your right here.
Okay. This is the river. The bridge is right there.
Yep.
Be advised, convoy is
So I
12
think
mics
this will
out.
probably be kind of our LOA right around
Copy,
here.
we're working now.
Roger that.
Good copy.
I'll move more to the left.
Where'd everyone go?
Sox, do you want to come a bit more towards us?
Let's place these guys while EOD does its thing.
Right here. Alabaster, maybe call over net as Bog to say anybody not EOD come to the west. Towards the river.
Anybody who's not EOD, come towards Ethan, me, and Socks near the river.
So you're going to be part of the firing line right here. We got Toffa to your right, and Alabaster to his right will be the rightmost. And then we'll put Bubba right here. I'm going to be taking the leftmost with Carl Gustav to hit the rear vehicle.
Where is our MG?
Bubba, somewhere kind of right in here, I guess.
You have the MG? No. No.
Or do you have the MG? I have a Carl Gustav. I was just going to hit the rear Vic and then light it up.
I want the MG far right.
Firing on the right? Okay.
Who's the MG?
I'm right here.
Sox,
Right
you
here.
MG?
Unknown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you on the very far right, where you have a better angle on the vehicles for the front and middle.
Okay.
I would like 2 MGs either side, but anywhere around there that you've seen fit.
Back up a bit so I can put my bipod down.
Wherever you've seen fit, Sox.
There's a rock right here, too.
Red 6 room, this is Ironclad 6 room. How copy?
We're doing it on the road.
Good copy, send.
Well, on the bridge.
Once you get line of sight on that bridge, that's fantastic.
So if you need my rock, take it. But use your best judgment.
Should we move further right?
Good copy on last siren. 6 Romeo, advise once you have it set.
Sox here.
Good copy.
We want to pull back to this flat piece behind this tree. That was a good line of sight on the lane there.
It is.
Very nice.
This bipod's short though, so it's gonna be kind of funky.
Iron 1, we need that resupply
What about
back
that tree
when
stump?
possible. I know one of you guys got it on him.
Hey, who has the resupply?
Who has the resupply pack?
Negative.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
Didn't Nugget grab it?
I had the resupply pack on me, but I'm up here now. If y'all want, I could run it down to y'all.
I'm gonna make my way.
Please do that.
Jared.
Please.
I'll meet you halfway.
Okay.
Yep.
Jared on me.
We still have 10 minutes.
Oh, good copy.
Eyes on friendlies on MSR.
I'm so glad I'm wearing a wristwatch right now, like a real one.
Why is your arm twisted sideways? What the fuck? You're like chicken winging the fuck out of that thing.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Like
No, it
your
isn't.
hands
It's
upside
bad.
down. It's like grabbing the other side of it.
It's C-clamping.
What?
I'll be back here.
No, but like the opposite. You're like holding it.
It's only when I crouch. Well,
Oh, they messed up. Someone put on
Iron
20
6
seconds ago
Romeo,
and
this
they
is Red
swear.
6 Romeo, copy.
Send it.
Iron 1, this is Iron 6.
This happened down there.
We have a
That was
accidental dip
EOD
working now to fix. Apologies. Good copy on last.
Roger that.
Should I send it to command or no?
I'll check.
They're fixing it.
I'm back.
Red 7, this is Red 6 Romeo, copy.
Good copy. I'm heading down the trail.
Is he hopping down the bunny trail?
Probably.
Red 7, this is Red 6 Romeo, copy.
Send it.
Requesting ETA on convoy. We need to fix our mistakes. Called out.
Good copy. Hey, Al, it's what, like 9 minutes, right?
I have about 7
Red
minutes.
7,
this is Red 6 Romeo, copy.
Where is he at? I need that resupply pronto.
Oh,
Bubba and Jared have received the resupply pack. They're on their way to y'all now.
Ironclad 6 Romeo, this is Red 6 Romeo, copy.
Send it.
Triple time that pack.
Since he's not answering right now, I'm gonna guess
I
that
see a flashlight on the bridge.
increased patrol presence, so keep an eye out.
Good copy.
Is that our flashlight on the bridge?
Convoy, be advised, possible increased enemy patrol presence. Just
I've got one on the bridge. Is that us with the flashlight, or is that enemy?
Negative. We have no personal on the bridge.
Okay, I got one. Two on the bridge. Patrolling.
I can take one of them. Unless you want to leave them alone.
Break. 3M, this is 6. What's your pause?
3 on the bridge.
If you want, I can run up.
This is CCU, pulling into the rear of the ambush now.
If you want, I can just run up.
Oh, it must have been the wind.
Drop this resupply pack really quick. Just drop it here.
Hey, there's enemies on the trail.
I'll grab 5.
Wait, Jared, move back into the ambush positions.
Copy.
Alright, Jared, don't forget it's right here.
Iron 1, this is 6. What's the pause on that patrol?
I don't see them anymore. I think at least 2 of them went back to the right. There may be one lingering. You have 4 minutes.
I saw them run southwest up the MSR.
We should be fine.
All ELD resupply pack will be at the rear of the ambush on my position.
Jared,
Yes.
I'm gonna get you to pull back a little bit.
Copy. Where you want me?
Toffee.
I was just watching our backs, make sure nothing's
Yeah,
stuck on
I'm
us.
gonna get us 3 to watch the rear.
Okay.
And we're just gonna spread pretty far along this tree line. Call out if you see them.
I would say watch west to northwest more.
That's what I'm gonna put me and Jared more close towards there.
Yeah, that's where I saw
you
the
go.
Russians.
Got approximately 3 minutes.
Jared.
Yep.
Just keep moving. Yeah. See if that
Red 6 Romeo, this is Ironclad 6 Romeo. Be advised, we are still setting up the ambush.
Good copy on last. We're up here watching the eastern road right now. Break. Be advised that high command is not responding at this time, so just make sure you keep your heads on a swivel for potential patrols from that town.
Good copy, be advised, there is possible.
Iron 1, this is 6. 3 times pack setting up on the southeast corner of the ambush point. We're gonna see when that last Vic gets over and we're blowing.
Roger that.
Give me updates. Let me know if they start moving in this direction.
Good copy. There's no eyes, that's just the last known position.
Raj. Let me know if you get eyes on them.
Look up. EOD, can I get an ETA and when you'll be done?
Iron 6 Romeo is 6. We are currently all set, waiting for ambush to occur.
Good copy.
We have approximately 1.5 minutes.
Red 6 Romeo, be advised, ambush is set. We are taking positions waiting for the convoy to hop on.
Good copy on this.
Boots on ground, line up the shots, and try to take drivers.
Ironclad 6 to Rem, this is Red 7, I'll copy.
Send traffic.
Be advised, enemy mechanized convoy 60 Sierras out, over.
Good copy. Convoy be advised, enemy mechanized 60 Sierras out.
Ironclad 6 Romeo, this is Red 6 Romeo, be advised, I got lights on that eastern hill. Break, I got Vix heading down that way.
Good copy, can you confirm that's the convoy?
A-firm, good visual on convoy.
Good copy.
Break, be advised, you got one BRDM in the front, 2 Logi trucks behind, 1 BRDM in between. Break, they can get eyes on the rest.
Good copy.
Look for troop transports, BOG. We're gonna mow them down.
Common advisors, 2 BDRMs, and 2 lodges. That is all that until we got from them.
Solid copy 6 Romeo. Be advised, you guys might be facing heavy enemy QRF to your northwest, seeing as their HQ is just over that ridge. Coming time now.
Headlights coming down there right now.
Engine noise on the east side of the firing line.
Get ready, boys.
First big headlights going past, approaching bridge time now.
Convoy's heading in your direction right now. Should be 15 seconds.
Firing line, if you don't have a good shooting position, move forward.
There's an enemy BDRM on our tree line.
Red 6 Road, be advised, we have made contact with convoy.
A-firm, good copy on last. Be advised, I'm trying to head down to your position from mine. I didn't have any eyes on convoy.
I'm gonna head over here. Trying to bandage.
Reloading. Oh, I gotta ask some guys down there.
Fog team, this is 6. How you guys doing up there?
We're getting shot up a little bit. I'm bandaging, but I think we're holding on.
Roger, we only have 2 tons friendly element to your southeast. We're kind of hunkered down, shooting where we can.
Roger that. Alright, give them hell, boys. We gotta go get our guys and finish this up.
Say something if you need something. Reloading.
I could use some morphine.
Get in your saline real quick.
I could use morphine.
Yep, I got you. Injecting morphine on the other side of the bridge. You're good to go. Okay, we got guys close left of us. He's out. There's a BDRM right in front of us.
Alabaster was taking shots. I don't know what his status.
No, I already went to.
BDRM in front, 097, 196.
Bog, this is 6, be advised, we're sending law. Good hits, good hits.
Reloading. Last belt.
Red 7, this is Ironclad 6, remember how copy.
Bubba, one of the guys over here need ammo. Get the resupply pack to them.
Send an Ironclad 6 Romeo.
Be advised, we made contact with the convoy currently engaging. Could I get a possible intel on QRF from enemy HQ?
Stocks, you need ammo, right?
Cannot see that guy.
Copy, stand by. Ironclad 6 Romeo, be advised, the HQ battalion has been notified of the attack and they're mounting a QRF. Be advised, they're still about 6 miles from being able to push out to your location. Either punch out quickly or bring the fight to them. Y'all's choice.
Good copy.
Ironclad 6 Romeo, do advise we decide to go full on with the rest of the mechanized force. We'll bring in some scouts to help you out with some support. Over.
Ground team, I would like to withdraw back up to our point and get our Vicks.
Solid copy, requesting SBF to the west. We need to get 3 times friendly back up north. Gotta cross the road.
Alright, so you want to just kill and punch out?
Alright.
Alright, cool, I'll let command know.
Alright, we need to give some SBF for the guys on the road. We need to get them out of there.
We have 6 mics till QRF is on us.
We're pulling out.
Okay,
no point sticking
we're
around.
pulling out, but we got to get our guys on the road out.
Yep.
I saw Socks and Nugget down there.
Red 6, Romeo on the side then. Disregard.
Iron 1 to 6, we are withdrawing. We have successfully crossed the MSR, currently moving back to RP.
Thank you. There we are. All right.
Them right here.
Let's get everybody together and turn this around.
Red 7, this is Ironclad 6, Romeo, how copy?
Ethan, can you take up lead on that again?
Yep.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't get lost.
I'm grabbing the ambulance.
Head towards your east. Ranger file on me.
Nugget, you got Jared?
I don't know where he is.
I'm coming with you, Nugget. Make sure you're safe.
Right, you got Tuffy.
Where's Ethan?
This is Red 6 Romeo, copy.
Send it.
Toffee, are you going the right way?
What's your POS? Red 7, this is Red 6 Romeo, copy. Currently with packs moving north along the goat trail back to our dismount point.
Roger that.
Alright, I'm just gonna get in the back of that. Yep. Let's get going. Hey, get in, Jared. Let's go.
Red 5, this is Red 6 Romeo, copy.
You wanna hop in now, Buster?
Yeah, how did this get all the way down here?
Get in the back.
back.
We have to get in as patient.
You get a nice rest
Just
on
take
your
a
way.
nap.
Alright, I'm riding with the ambulance.
Yep. Just take a nap.
Good copy. Full button sucks.
Turns out ambulances don't like going up hills.
Seems like it.
GCCC, this is 6. It's your guys' call. Either we RTB or push the fight over to Regina.
RTB. Be advised, Russian MIA going up in the air. Everyone take.
Oh, there's nothing in front of you. I'm on ambulance.
Go right. We're not gonna fit through that. Go right.
Yeah, go right.
Good open Russian MIA is in the air.
GC is all back accounted for.
I hear a helicopter. Oh.
They're not shooting at us, don't worry.
Go.
See, we're perfectly fine. Never putting an ambulance through a forest. This was definitely a learning experience.
Yeah.
This is Hubbo 2, we rejoined the convoy.
Oh.
All packs into vehicles. Let's get moving.
Let me switch vehicles. Thanks for the lift.
Pause is currently exposed. We gotta move out of here with the next mic.
I'm getting out too.
All packs mount up. Let's get out here.
It's moving 060, 060, coming northbound.
Yeah, I'm coming.
MI8 is coming northbound currently. I'm getting in.
Mount up. We are going.
Mount up, Huey.
Alright, GC transfer to CC. Hubble 1, begin moving.
Ironclad 6 Romeo, how copy?
12 Vicks are mounted and I'm moving out.
Obo 1 stepping off.
The same way we came from?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Coming to our...
Ironclad 6 Romeo, how copy?
It's all north, kind of going. Yeah, hold on.
Vic 1, Vic 3, keep the heat on MI8.
Yeah, can you bear with me? I'm loading the gun.
Convoy, I advise you guys try and keep your speed up this whole mountain. We can lose speed very fast. We're on the pedal, boys.
I can't aim up that high. Loading.
I think it's Apache.
Interrogative CC, we take our next right to the MSR and head through Doraz.
MI8 is down.
I cannot go up this hill for the fucking life of me.
There's another helicopter in the air. That's a Blackhawk, friendly. It's friendly. Oh yeah, get him, boy.
Secondary heli is friendly.
Ironclad 6 Room, this is Red 7. Be advised, you're being supported by Mesquite 111. Over.
Good copy. Be advised we are RTB.
Yeah.
Good copy. I'm not sure what else Amy's gonna try to throw at you, be prepared.
Alright, we'll just go the route we know since we got here.
Mesquite 1-1, this is Ironclad 6, how copy?
He's backing up? Yeah, dude. It's better.
All Vicks make sure to keep an eye out for AT mines.
He's flying up to the helicopter.
Send for Mesquite 1-1.
Or second lieutenant.
Requesting some firepower over to Regina. Soften that shit up, please.
Good copy. Are you guys moving into that area?
Say again last, Chipmunk.
I say again, are you guys moving into that area?
Negative, just the enemy HQ, trying to take it out.
Copy, wait one.
Good driving, socks.
Shut up, doggo. You're stuck here with me.
Obo 1, keeping right.
I'm gonna kill this moth when it stops. This moth is starting to drive me up the wall.
Alright, you should be good to reverse it now. Ski 1-1, this is Iron 6, we hear you. Good stuff.
Obo 1, taking bearing towards Radio Tower West.
grab that Apache can, because you know how hard it is to shoot out of the JLT with no stabilizer when it's moving.
Huh? What were you saying?
Never mind.
Something about the stabilizer.
Bobo 1 will plan to take attack pause at the radio tower.
It is a 50 caliber.
I mean, I know, but it takes absolutely dick to shoot out of a moving
Bobo 2 acknowledges.
Hobo 3 set to radio tower.
Sounds like Unstable doesn't like them.
Maverick 1-1 knocking it off.
CC, are we good to step RTB?
F-18? Yeah.
All good. To RTV. Big one, step off and ready.
Bobo 1 stepping off.
If I get eyes on the HQ, I'm shooting.
Ironclad 6 Romeo, that's red 6
Hobo 3.
Romeo, copy.
Move, stepping off. All vehicles step off.
What is convoy's current pause?
We are currently standby. We are currently on the MSR south of military site, or ASR south of military site, coming down from the radio tower.
Affirm.
Currently about 3 mics out, maybe 4.
Good copy. Be waiting for you at the gate.
Good copy. We're coming in from the south.
Bobo 1, be advised. Your tax dollars will be increased this year. Those red pools aren't cheap.
Level 1 acknowledges. Driver will pay for it.
All the figs, make sure to keep an eye out for anti-tank mines.
Fucking show off.
What are you doing, brother? You're muted if you're trying to talk as well.
Just line up the road to see if there's any 18 mines.
Ironclad 6 to all
Bobo
units.
1 RTB time now.
Bobo 6 to all units, park in the motor bay. Amazing job.
Be advised, Unseeable crashed the heli in front
Angel
of the
down, fallen angel.
Fallen Angel. I got that on camera. I got that on recording. I got that on recording.
Where are you boys coming back from?
Come back
Coming
from
back from Regina.
Oh, that's
Keep that going where it is. Just
It was a
really
good time to check out
and then
convoy.
keep put it in the air once you enter Malta.
Yes? Okay.
Thank you very much, my good sir.
He DC'd, everyone go through.
DC.
Beep beep! Unseeable, your shit!
Motor pool, motor pool.
I want to see some ground guide action. Pronto.
Will not stop going backwards.
Oh no!
It's alright, we got taxpayer money to fix that. It's okay.
Oh my god, you're paying for that too.
Sick
That was
drift.
full of so many gallons of fuel.
It'll be fine.
Somebody ground guide me.
Flip that bitch around.
Somebody ground guide me.
Here, you wanna ground guide him, Ethan?
Ironclad 6, Sherman to red 7, how copy?
There we go. Oh, wrong one.
Check those fix.
Hey, good copy. Hey, before y'all put him in, check. Hey, before you put it in, check for explosives. Check for explosives.
Straight back.
Hey, before you put it in, check for explosives.
Somebody check for explosives.
All
Tree, stop our boys. Check for IED.
Back up from that Vic, back up from that Vic now, back up from that Vic.
It's on a wheel.
Convoy, be advised, you have a IED on one of your Vics. I was trying to call it out before y'all pulled in.
Okay. You haven't seen me pilot yet. Don't question this, Thrifty. I'm going to change it now.
Firm, I'm aware.
Don't question it. Don't question it.
What the hell's on your chest?
Don't question it. Don't question it. Don't question it.
No, whoa, you were
Get back here. Get back here.
Check it out. No, I've spawned in with this. I'm changing it right now. I realised I was like, shit, I'm not supposed to have this.
Yeah, his game crashed, and then, you know, that was
That's what I'm really
You missed another one. It kicks ass.
What the fuck?
What's up? Well, I know it kicks ass. I realize that. Yeah, belt fat.
Kind of in a nookie.
Y'all are fucked.
That was my word right there.
No, oh, we watched him and everything.
That's GM placed, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, so I walked up when
Hold on,
Nugget.
bro.
Well, I walked up when Nugget was patrolling, and he almost caught me, but
Where? I
I
don't
was
even
able
see
to. I was able to slip it in a crack
I
right
told
there.
you not to fucking. When you were over there, must have been the wind.
You want me to see it real quick?
I'm gonna punch you, but I can't.
Oh my god.
Alright, guys.
Thrifty, can I punch Nugget?
Steve-O was wearing the sneak suit. He couldn't see.
He's the reason the explosive was there.
See something?
I don't know if you get it with the American one.
You can.
Oh, you can't?
I can't punch him?
That one even blends in more.
Come here, Doug, I need to say something.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Wait, why is everybody scouring around this thing?
Now we're just making an example.
Because there's explosives.
Surprise.
Is this better, Thrifty?
Hey, training isn't over. Meet at parade ground. Time now.
Alright, let's move.
Make sure you have your garrison zone.
I'm a rebel.
Get back here. Get back here. This is the reason you're the reason we have those fucking explosives up there.
Get toffee garrison.
Hoorah.
It's nice. Hit you later. Nah, you won't.
Watch me.
Nah.
How are you tapping my shoulder from back in there?
I'm not. It might be somebody in GM. No shit.
Wow. I didn't think it worked.
Don't ever drive like that in a convoy again.
It wasn't even showing up like it was working.
We got a booty cap on with the garrisons. Doggo, stop it.
Because I'm a medic.
Doggo,
The greatest.
Doggo, I can request a new PSG. Stop it.
It's actually the
Right,
medic's
Doggo.
SOPs.
Yeah, they get the funny hat.
Nugget.
Everybody in seats.
Don't follow that.
Is that everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, sit down, Doggo.
Alright, so somehow Logic festered his beret out of this. Alright, cool. But, how'd you guys like it?
That was fun.
Very good.
I liked it.
I cocked up real bad on my end, but it was okay.
If I would have stayed in for more than 30 seconds, it would have been great.
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
Who bipped that shit on the when we were setting up the ambush?
Nobody.
Who blew that shit up?
Nobody.
Oh, so it was
Oh
you.
my god.
Don't tell him.
Cancel it.
Don't tell him.
Cancel it.
Showdown.
I have my reasons. Okay, leave me alone.
Alright. Well, more or less, you guys did pretty well on all aspects. There was a few minor things you need to buff out. One, although I believe it was Doggo, Vaz, and Die all had cover, you guys did align yourself with opposing friendly fire when that convoy did roll through. You did have cover, but that still leaves room for risk and error. So let's try to flatten it out next time. But although it did work, I can't argue that too much. The placement of the C4s, I liked how I saw all the sapper guys out there placing 3 lines. That was good. It seemed like they had an effect. I mean, maybe not on the first vehicle, but it seemed like it had an effect on the second vehicle. Maybe one time you guys should use the actual landmines. I don't know how many you guys can actually carry. I know you guys park your vehicles and ruck down there, so do that as what you will.
I mean, we did kill a BRDM2 with C4 only, so that's an accomplishment.
Fair enough. Yeah, Unseeable sneaked around, I guess, and put a charge on the vehicle. So
yeah,
Nugget, best security buddy.
That's a nice guy.
Before I let Command talk, I guess we'll go through you guys. So we'll start youngest from oldest. So Alabaster, you're the youngest here. You go first.
I thought it was really good training. We could have probably squared up better on the road. We were under a time constraint. I think next time I'll go run down my line and make sure everybody's where I want them and having the right amount of cover. But we did succeed, and I don't. When we took fire, it got a little crazy. We started taking fire, so I'd like some input if we should have been closer, or if we should have had an L shape, or how we could have bettered that ambush.
Yeah. So the L shape could have worked. I mean, you had that T intersection off the side there, so that could have worked. But I mean, how you guys were placed down the wood lines. It really wasn't a bad placement at all. You weren't too close, you weren't too far, and you're able to put rounds on target relatively fast and quickly. So you're able to knock them down as they kind of got out of the vehicle, and that was the most important part.
I thought the Sapper team did awesome. We kept updating with the time, and the time worked out perfectly. So I'm really happy I wore my wristwatch during this operation.
There you go. All right. So next we'll go second youngest, which is Eason.
Ethan.
He's moving. He's moving. I see him moving.
All right, I was fucking talking. I was on mute.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking just a second ago.
You're okay.
I thought that was pretty good. That was one of the more fun ops I've been on in a little bit. I think as far as the route goes, that was probably the best option we had. It's just tough in those JLTVs or MRAPs to get over some of that shit. Sox, you did a great job driving. I think dismounting at that second rally point and transferring command to ground went pretty smoothly. Got down to the firing line pretty quick. Yeah, I'm kind of on the same page as Alabaster. I don't know if maybe like when we first hit him, we should have pushed in a little deeper just to try to hit him with more accurate shots, and then fell back a little bit or into the wood line. But overall, it went well. We had a good MG fire. I heard some grenade launchers going off. I liked it. Got back quick. Good work.
Everybody did good.
Definitely. All right, thanks, Susan. Okay, we'll have We'll have the next Brit boys go next, or wherever they're from. So Vaz, you first.
You know, it would have helped if I didn't, you know, accidentally blow my own charges. But I have reasoning behind that, so shut up, you son of a bitch.
It's training.
It is training.
Yeah, from what I saw, it all went well. Yeah, nothing really bad to say other than Doggo, you talk too much.
Ouch.
Look at those two battle buddies arguing it out. Doggo, what do you got?
Lollipop.
Feel that.
Get this man a box of crayons.
Reasonable.
That's me. I want those.
I'm gonna say,
No
get
toffee.
this man.
Toffee, we're gonna send Toffee back to NCT.
No, God, please no. I will go. I will have to go to fucking 4 Alpha. Please no.
All right. That's hilarious. All right. So with that being said, thanks Doggo for that information. Toffee, what do you have?
I think tonight went really well. I liked comms were actually really solid tonight, which I really do appreciate, which was really cool. So I think everybody did a really good job in the respective roles, and always look forward to. How dare you tell me I have no creds? But yeah, I think we just always seek to improve yourself. That's all.
I'll do that. All right, too easy. Big Bubba, what do you got?
I think it went pretty well. Thanks to Doi for helping out with the comms and Ethan. Both done very well. It's my first time as TC, so I'd like feedback on how I done as well.
Yeah. I wasn't really watching the conflict or something. How did you guys?
It went
I
good.
think you did pretty good.
Yep.
Just always remember to keep a pulse on everything from front to back, and yeah, man, we'll get her. It's always weird the first time.
Maybe get an ace report now and once in a while. I got nothing though.
I realized that on the way back.
You got everything perfect. I got to make something up. You did good.
I have to make something up.
Too easy. Now, guys, answer me this one question: did the lieutenant to my left get lost at all?
No.
Negative.
No.
Alright, maybe there's still time for him. Maybe the whole lieutenant effect hasn't kicked in yet. Alright. Socks, what do you got for us?
I thought it all went pretty good. It was just the spot I was put at. There was a lot of trees. I couldn't see a whole bunch on the actual ambush. But other than that, it was pretty okay. Good.
Alright. Bet. Alright. So guys, I don't know if you noticed when you're downloading mods, there's this new mod that Last put in. It's called Huey Replace Sound. Or Sound Replace or something. So I thought
I knew
deafen,
you were gonna fucking
I
say
thought
that.
It would deafen Huey or make him talk less.
I
It just makes me crash more.
Does anyone have anything for me? I'm about to get off.
on the radio.
Dude, no, because when I was
Nugget. 1 second.
when I was installing the mods today, I was sitting there and I saw that. I was just like, oh great, fucking Thrifty's new mod.
Do Nugget so he can leave.
Yeah. Alright, Nug. What do you got before you head out?
I don't have a lot, other than if Unseeable is still here. Great job placing that mine. Or not the mine, the explosive. I heard rustling in the bush and I walked over there, didn't see nothing. I'm like, must have been the wind.
Yeah, I did see an invisible person in front of me, like a meter before me. When I was pulling
I gotta go
security.
now, so have a good day. Once I'm back Thrifty, Marvel Rivals.
All right, good shit, Nugget.
Yeah, if I'm on.
Alright.
Cringe. You definitely main Star-Lord.
He does. I respect it when I play Doctor Strange, okay? Leave me alone.
Yeah,
I played Winter Soldier, bro. What?
Gross.
Dude, get out.
Who, me?
Oh, is that the sound replace?
Clearly it's not working because Huey still talks.
Shut. I'm.
Damn.
I swear
Only
to
thing
God.
I gotta say with the with Marvel Rivals,
Well,
Jeff the Shark with
that's
the
not SOP,
winter
is it?
event outfit.
Yes, it is.
All right, who's
Can
next?
you confirm?
Who's next? Who didn't get to talk?
Jared, what's this fucking helicopter pass though?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's wild.
Alright, whatever, I
Where did
tried.
hat go? Where did your hat go?
Blew off.
It blew off.
Rick was a bitch. Alright, so next person is gonna be Jared.
Alright, I think it went pretty good. You know, I didn't get to really be down on the ambush line, but only thing I can really complain about hasn't been a problem up until tonight since I've come into the unit, but they're on the way up to our dismount point. I noticed that our vehicle was kind of falling behind, and I think we could have slowed down and let us catch up.
Alright, solid point.
Or Alabaster could put his foot to the floor.
I was doing my best.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Hey,
dark.
we'll-
I'm pretty dark.
We'll do better for next time. But alright, who is, so we touched on everyone over here. Alright, so I guess we'll get Die next.
Alright, gentlemen. A lot of different moving parts tonight. CCGC, EOD, a lot of shit. All I can say is amazing fucking job, y'all. That was the most squared away shit I've seen from this platoon in a while. And working with 12 dudes, it kind of gets easier. There's not a lot of input coming from a lot of guys, so it's condensed. Yeah, I'm just proud. That was a great FTX that we did, and I want to keep this going throughout the week with more numbers. If we were to have more numbers tonight, I would have encouraged making that push over to Regina, but seeing how it was 13 of us and we were isolated in an ambush point, I didn't want to make that call. I also wanted to end this night with no KIA. We all came back, which is an even better plus. For that ambush point, that bridge is just kind of set up weird. It's it forms into that little river, so there's not really a main point where you can get eyes over it. But from what I saw, you guys had really quick and sustained fire as soon as that fucking ambush started. As soon as we blew up the shit, you guys were to the wall. So yeah, that's also bad judgment on my part for throwing the EOD in your firing line. We fully acknowledged right after the fact that we were getting some tracers from you guys, so we immediately pulled back, used that hard cover, and pretty much held security west on that other road moving up to the bridge. But other than that, Alabaster, you never fail to amaze me. Awesome job as Grand Command CC anytime. Bubba, this being your first time as a CC, I like the way you contained yourself, made these guys know where they needed to go. We got off as within like 5 mics, so we weren't sitting here for a little bit in main base just trying to figure out what to do. Everyone had a solid plan. Those RP points were awesome. Rally point 1, we can get a full definitive search on what we were doing, and then on that RP2 we were set. So that's all the intake I got. Vasily, know how to set your shit. I know in the prompt it will have the time delay fuse very first. Wait a second.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't set it to a time delay fuse. I set it to a clacker. I just pressed the wrong fucking button.
Okay, well, honesty goes a long way, brother. You should have just said that. So.
Yeah, but it was funny. It would have been funnier if I played it off and set it to a time delay fuse, alright? Don't patronise me.
Yeah, okay. Alabaster, what did you have to say?
I got one more thing. When we first started this, we had the ACC, the CC, and the BOG commander, and everybody threw in their ideas about how the thing should go down, and we very collegially and very smartly turned our primary plan into our secondary plan, and that was a really fluid planning operation. I want to keep repeating that kind of feel where we like work together and let the CC pick the best route.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, everybody.
All of us really helped us all out, whether it be setting those ORPs, RPs, TOPs, anything like it. As long as we get to hear from you guys, and then maybe we come to you with a briefing that you don't think sounds right. Don't be afraid to step up after the briefing is complete and have things switched around. Everyone's there in that moment. So, yeah, good take, Alabaster. I encourage you all to put input each and every time on these FTXs.
Keep it up.
That's all I got. If 2LT wants to say anything, I'm through.
Alright, well, it's 5's turn.
Here right now?
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot. I've been kind of flipping back and forth. I've been working on a dashboard for some shit. But while I was here and I was in GM, I was the one that, sent those vehicles towards you guys. You guys did a great job setting up the little ambush. I'm kind of surprised that those C4s didn't do more damage to those vehicles, but it's fucking Arma, so who the hell knows, right? At the end of the day, from what I saw, everybody did a great job. Kind of basically just feed off everything, Di said.
How many casualties do we have?
0.
Oh, fuck yes. Good job, everybody. Hell yeah.
Even after putting an ambulance pickup on, we had none.
It's a ward against injuries.
Anything else, Clive?
No word.
Alright, Unseeable, you want to say something?
Yeah, I guess I can. I was looking at you guys in GM. I was setting some up earlier, so I was just like, I'll sit here and watch these guys. So it was interesting seeing you guys actually go on the offensive for the first time using something like this for our training. And honestly, you guys executed it really well, setting up that. Like Di said, that was a precarious spot. Yes, there's only so much you can do with those C4 blocks, but in terms of that, you executed it well. Even though you might have not, inflicted as many casualties as you wanted to, you still took out some vehicles. They flipped their shit, they freaked out, they hopped out, and you guys mowed them the fuck down. So, it was pretty well executed. You guys did appear to break up a little bit here and there in that line, you guys. But you fixed it pretty quick from what I saw, and no casualties. As far as I know, no wounded. Yeah, those grenade launchers, I saw you guys lobbing those over on the road. That was really effective. So I would give yourselves a pat on the back for doing this well. It was pretty good.
I don't know why him talking suddenly reminded me how much I miss Mustang, but that's besides the point.
Ooh.
Damn.
Your boyfriend
He
comes
gets
back
back
tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, he gets back tomorrow. Jesus.
That's my fucking boyfriend. Y'all better get on that.
I'll see how it is, Lazarus.
Okay. 50 first join. They don't even shit from you, Lazarus. Anyhow, alright.
Yeah, well, he's my bitch now.
Yeah.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
You dirty slut. Anyhow.